This is my second time in this world. Welcome to the astral realm. Please select your class. Class confirmed. Archer. You chose the Archer class without hesitation, because you've been reborn with the server's only talent, Soul Steel. Soul Steel Astral Tier. Any creature dying within a kilometer of you drops a soul fragment only you can see. Absorbing it permanently grants 1 attack damage and 1 meter of range, and it stacks infinitely. You quickly create your character, naming him Double Standard. Arriving at the starter village, the endless flood of players shocks you. Luckily, as a reincarnator, you expected this. Instead of waiting at the village entrance like everyone else, you head to a thatched hut. You find a villager to trigger a hidden quest. You give him your starter bow. With his help, you hop the wall and leave the village. Bro, did he just give his weapon away? Is he gonna punch monsters to death? Ignoring their shock, you quickly skirt the village and circle back to the leveling zone. The game just launched. Tons of newbies are crowded here hunting rabbits. These are level 0 rabbits. Even without weapons, newbies can punch them to death. Your eyes fall on a freshly killed rabbit. A soul fragment floats up from its body, flies over and sinks into you. Soul fragment absorbed. Attack +1. Range +1. You smile. You walk to the center of the zone and stand still. You keep absorbing the surrounding soul fragments. With so many players grinding, in just 10 minutes, your stats skyrocket. Your attack and range far exceed normal players, and they keep growing as more rabbits die. While you're busy absorbing fragments, a voice calls out, "Brother, that archer is so pitiful. Look, he doesn't even have a bow. Chloe, stop. We can barely get XP ourselves. No time to carry others. He's been standing there forever. Can we help him? Mind your own business." 5 hours pass. The crowd at the entrance thins out. Your stats have changed drastically. Your attack has reached an insane 4,258, and your range is 4,253 meters. Half an hour later, barely any players are leaving the village. The rabbit kill rate drops. Seeing this, you move on. You head to the level 1 zone in the distance. The monsters here are wildcats. They hit harder than rabbits, but their HP is about the same, so they die just as fast. You spot familiar faces, the siblings from earlier. The brother is a rogue, the sister a cleric. They're fighting wildcats hard. The cat's claws slash the brother, making him wince in pain every time. "Brother, it's that poor archer again. He's still level 0. Can we carry him? He doesn't even have a weapon." "Are you crazy, sis? My dagger is practically smoking. And you have time to pity a stranger?" Chloe stays quiet, just giving you an apologetic look. But her brother is struggling, so she heals him. Heal +61. A green light flashes over his head. He instantly beams. 2 more wildcats and we level up. Then I'll take you to hunt level 2 monsters. Okay, brother. What is that? Wildcat King, Iron Tier boss. With Chloe's gasp, a husky-sized wildcat spawns. Wildcat King, Iron Tier boss. A faint purple glow surrounds the boss. This sudden event draws gasps from nearby players. Everyone's attention shifts to the Wildcat King. The crowd erupts into chaos. Tons of players rush toward the boss. Some ranged classes attack first. Field bosses have no player limit. If you're in range, you can attack. The boss XP is split by damage. Anything under 1% doesn't count. But the loot goes to the one who lands the killing blow. Compared to the noisy crowd, you're much calmer, because only you know its spawn is no accident. It's a game mechanic in the astral realm. When enough monsters in an area die, a regional boss might spawn. That's how the king appeared. Except in the rabbit zone. By now, some ranged attacks hit the boss. Everyone watches in excitement. If these attacks deal damage, the boss can be killed. But to everyone's shock, the barrage of ranged attacks hits the boss, only to pop up a few, measly -2s and -3s. Nearly 98% of the range damage is ruthlessly absorbed. The players are dumbfounded. Only you know why. Damage calculation here differs from traditional games. If you can't break their defense, you deal 0 damage. Not even a forced -1. The player's attacks enrage the Wildcat King. It screeches, popping its sharp claws. It slashes wildly at the crowd. The warriors in front die instantly. One unlucky player even drops a piece of gear. A quick-handed rogue snatches it up. What the hell? We can't even scratch this boss. Run. It's on a killing spree. The crowd instantly panics. watching the players flee in terror. You sneer and walk toward the boss. Watching the players flee in terror. You sneer and walk toward the boss. Is he crazy? The Wildcat King notices you too. A hint of disdain flashes in its eyes. This human is too stupid. Challenging me barehanded? The retreating players freeze in shock. The siblings' jaws drop. While everyone is stunned, a world announcement rings in your ears. Congratulations on killing the Iron Tier boss Wildcat King. As the first player on the server to kill an Iron Tier boss, reputation plus 10. You obtained Silver Tier gear. You obtained the unique title, Trailblazer. As the server's first boss killer, your deeds will echo across the astral realm. Hide your name? No. Server announcement. Player Double Standard is the first to kill an Iron Tier boss. This is hereby announced. Rewarded with a Silver Tier gearbox. Reputation plus 10. Unique title, Trailblazer. Everyone has only one thought right now. Who is this Double Standard? How do we contact him? While the players are still stunned, you quickly snatch up the loot and leave the crowd without looking back. Now, hiding in a corner of the village, you check your loot. You put the 10 stat points from leveling up into Constitution. Then you look at your inventory. An item glowing green. Exquisite Wildcat boots. Probably because it's a first kill. An Iron Tier boss dropped Bronze Tier gear. But you're only level 2 right now. You can't equip these boots yet. Besides this bronze gear, there's an unopened silver chest. You take a deep breath and open the chest. A silver-white light flashes. This is the Silver Moon Bow. Silver Moon Bow. Silver Tier. Range plus 50. Attack speed plus 10%. Silver Moon Revelry active effect. Boosts attack speed to 200% for 10 seconds. Cooldown, 1 hour. Your eyes light up. Just what you needed. The bow's built-in skill perfectly makes up for my slow attack speed. My clearing efficiency just went up. Putting away the Silver Moon Bow, you blend into the grinding crowd like a newbie. You bypass the Wildcat Zone entirely and head to the Wild Dog Zone further away. There are quite a few players here too, but it's noticeably less crowded. You find a relatively busy spot and pretend to shoot at empty spaces, firing an arrow occasionally. While you're peacefully collecting soul fragments, a petite figure approaches you. Double Standard? Is that you? You got the wrong guy. Impossible. I've been watching you. You're Double Standard. Impossible. I've been watching you. You're Double Standard. You really got the wrong guy. You don't have to lie. I remember your build. Can I add you as a friend? Call me if you need healing. I heal a lot. And my brother is super useful too. I can call him if you need errands run. Chloe says, pointing at a rogue swinging his dagger wildly nearby. Chloe, I'm dying. Save me. Hearing this, she just raises her hand. A green light flashes over the rogue's head. HP plus 88. You raise an eyebrow. That's a lot of healing. A cleric at this level usually heals 40 at best. But this Chloe can heal 88. Alright, add me. Haha, already did. I'm Karsic Chloe. One of the top 3 healers in my past life. Known as the Human Fountain Karsic Chloe. But in my past life she gave off a totally unapproachable vibe. Nothing like this naive, sweet girl. Then again, if this cleric is Karsic Chloe, then he must be Shadow the Jerk. Is your brother named Shadow? Oh, you know my brother? It really is Shadow the Jerk. A veteran rogue in the gaming world. A massive syscon, and the biggest jerk in the astral realm. I heard his talent boosts speed. He'd make a great tool. Thinking this, you smirk. You look at Karsic Chloe more fondly. I won't add your brother for now. I'll just call you if I need anything. Okay, boss. After a quick chat with Karsic Chloe, you leave the Wild Dog Zone. Right now, most players have reached level 3. Some pros are level 4, nearing 5. You remember the first player to hit level 5 can get the village's unique quest and a unique reward. It's a huge help for leveling up later. Over 6 hours have passed since the game launched. Because you're using a gaming helmet, your playtime is capped at 8 hours. You have to use this last hour or so to reach level 5 and grab that dungeon quest. Once accepted, you can finish it tomorrow. You check your talent. It's stacked over 6,000 times. With over 6,000 meters of range and attack, you can easily one-shot any normal mob right now. Relying on your memory of the starter map, you skip the zones under level 9 and head straight to the level 10 zone deep inside. Relying on your memory of the starter map, you skip the zones under level 9 and head straight to the level 10 zone deep inside. It's a massive valley. Level 10 brute bears roam here. They have high HP and defense but move slow. Skilled players can solo them one-on-one. Thanks to your range, you don't need to risk it. Entering the valley, you head straight up a towering cliff. From here, you overlook all the bears. And they're well within a kilometer. You unequip the starter bow and equip the silver moon bow. You draw and fire in one smooth motion. An arrow lands dead center on a bear. Brute bear HP minus 6011. Just one shot. His health bar instantly vanishes. Brute bear killed. XP plus 180. You draw again, aiming at the next one. Brute bear killed. XP plus 180. For the next while, you become a ruthless sniping machine. Every arrow takes down a bear. Soon, you hit level 5. Upon reaching level 5, a system prompt rings in your ears. Congratulations on being the first to reach level 5. The village chief acknowledges your strength. See the chief of Starter Village 3 for a unique quest. Is here. You smile. You crush a return scroll and warp back. You quickly find the village chief. I happen to have a very important task here. I need your help. Are you willing? I am. Excellent. I knew I picked the right person. There's a magma demon in the volcano out west. I need you to defeat it and seal it with the scroll. You triggered the unique hidden quest. Volcano Demon. Quest description. In the solar flare volcano, far west of the starting zone, lurks a magma demon. Take the sealing scroll and seal the demon. Time limit, 3 days. Checking the time, you have about 10 minutes left of your 8 hours. You log off right there. As a unique quest, once you take it, no one else can get it from the chief. Taking off the gaming helmet. Gaming all night has left you starving. You cook some instant noodles, eat, and crash. Time flies. In a blink, it's midnight again. A flash of light, and you're back online. A flash of light, and you're back online, still at the chief's house. You check your playtime. Since you had 16 minutes left last time, you now have 8 hours and 16 minutes. Playtime caps at 16 hours. It won't stack past that. The unique quest is still there. During the day, you carefully recalled the guide for it. You have a plan. But first, something more important. You're level 5, meeting the requirement to upgrade general skills. All classes learn a basic general skill upon selection. The archer's is single heavy arrow. Upgraded, it becomes double heavy arrow. You visit the archer instructor in the village. You spend 100 copper to upgrade to double heavy arrow. Opening your friend list, your only friend, Karsic Chloe, is online. You message her. Got a quest. Need a healer. Wanna join? Meanwhile, at the level 4 boar zone, Karsic Chloe is leaning against a tree, bored out of her mind, twirling her starter scepter. Not far away, the rogue, Shadow, is swinging his dagger into a blur again. Ding. A message alert startles Chloe. Wow, it's double standard. The bored Chloe instantly beams. She replies immediately. Yes, I'd love to quest with you, boss. All right, send me your cords. I'll come to you. Chloe sends her coordinates right away. You follow the cords and quickly find her. Over here. Here. The girl is thrilled to see you, waving her pale arms and jumping up and down. Leveling here is too slow. I'll take you somewhere faster. You walk over and immediately invite her to your party. Okay, I'll follow you. Chloe leaves her brother's party without a second thought and joins yours. Shadow, busy brawling with a boar, doesn't notice a thing. Until he kills it, notices the XP is off and realizes his sister is gone. Chloe? Where'd she go? Huh? Chloe, where are you? Why didn't you tell me you were leaving? I partied up with double standard. We're heading to a high-level zone. What? Chloe, you're too young. Watch out for creeps. Come back. Shadow panics. Even though it's a game, he'd never let his sister get taken advantage of. No, I have to warn this double standard guy. Ah, player not found? That jerk didn't add me. Boar rush. You jerk. Double standard. Just you wait. You lead Chloe smoothly back to the Brute Bear Valley. Boss, are we fighting level 10 mobs? Can we beat them? You just smile and stay silent. Standing high up, you draw and fire. Brute Bear HP minus 6,217. The arrow flies, and the bear below drops dead instantly. Brute Bear killed. XP plus 75. Soul Fragment absorbed plus 1. Attack plus 1. Range plus 1. Watching this, Chloe's jaw drops wide enough to fit an egg. She imagined many ways you'd kill mobs, but never from hundreds of meters away, one-shotting a brute bear below. He's so strong. Way stronger than my brother. You ignore her shock. You've already pulled out the silver moon bow and start rapid firing. One bear gives you 75 XP. But you need 6000 XP to level up. Can't be helped. To finish the unique quest quickly, you absolutely need a cleric's healing. I need to share some XP and get her to level 5 fast. With your rapid fire, Karsic Chloe's XP bar visibly skyrockets and maxes out. Boss, I'm level 5. Chloe feels dizzy. Level 5 already? Yesterday, her brother swung his dagger like crazy, and it wasn't this fast. Chloe's words don't stop your rapid fire. You keep sniping the brute bears below. If you're free, go grab the loot. Okay. Chloe replies and heads down into the valley. Last time, rushing back for the quest, you left all the loot behind. Can't waste it this time. Level 10 gear might be hard to sell now. But the copper coins are real money. You stay up high and keep sniping. Karsic Chloe gets busy below. With your rapid fire, the brute bears are wiped out again. Just as you're about to leave, Karsic Chloe gasps. Boss, a boss spawned. Hearing this, you smile. Your eyes quickly find the massive figure that just spawned. Karsic Chloe sends the info over immediately. It's a bronze tier boss. I'll share the stats. Skills. Brute Bear Roar, Earth Stomp, Savage Charge. As expected of a level 10 bronze boss, these stats are insane. Normally, average players couldn't even scratch it. Luckily, your attack is already at 6,452. Without damage reduction, one arrow deals over 4,000 damage. Step back. I'll handle this boss. You message Karsic Chloe. Then you activate the Silver Moon Bow's active skill. Silver Moon Revelry activated. Attack speed boosted to 200% for 10 seconds. Cooldown, 1 hour. Your current attack speed is about 1 arrow every 2 seconds. After activating the skill, you can fire over 10 times in 10 seconds. Plus, you can use your archer skill for double shot damage. Double heavy arrow fires 2 heavy arrows at a single target. Each arrow deals 150% attack damage. Mana cost, 20. Cooldown, 8 seconds. Based on the description, this skill can deal 12,000 damage to the Brute Bear Guardian. You start with a basic attack, then immediately use double heavy arrow. Then you activate Silver Moon Revelry and Rapid Fire. After 10 seconds, you use double heavy arrow again. Hiding in the valley, Karsic Chloe only sees the Brute Bear Guardian's head suddenly pop up a swarm of damage numbers. Then its health bar drops like a rock until it's empty. Ah, one shot. I'm level 8. I thought one-shotting an Iron Tier boss was his limit. But he can even one-shot a bronze boss. At this moment, a system prompt rings in your ears. Congratulations on killing the bronze tier boss, Brute Bear Guardian. You leveled up to 8. As the first player on the server to kill a bronze tier boss, reputation plus 30. You obtained a gold tier gear choice box X1. You obtained 30 free stat points. You obtained a class general skill choice book X1. Your deeds will echo across the astral realm. Hide your name? No. Ding. Server announcement. Players Double Standard and Karsic Chloe are the first to kill a level 10 bronze boss. Another announcement echoes across the server. All the grinding players instantly explode in shock. Are you kidding me? A bronze boss? And level 10? At the Boar Zone, Shadow, who's been messaging his sister, freezes. He thought she was tricked, but she really went leveling. And even killed a bronze tier boss. Once is luck, twice is real skill. But this kid kidnapped my sister. Chloe, where are you? I'm coming over. Brother, you don't need to come. I followed the boss back to the village. He's going to upgrade my cleric skills. In the starter village, you take Karsic Chloe to the cleric instructor and upgrade her heal skill. After that, you trade her a piece of gear dropped by the bronze boss. Geothermal necklace. Iron tier. Mana plus 10. Mana regen plus 30%. Karsic Chloe's sustain will be greatly improved, which will be a huge help for your upcoming unique quest. Guardian leather armor. Silver tier. Level REQ, 10. Earth's protection. Leaves you with 1 HP upon taking fatal damage for the first time. This is very useful for you. It makes your squishy body a bit tankier. Besides gear, the Brute Bear Guardian also dropped over 600 copper coins. You give half to Karsic Chloe. Following the boss is so nice. After splitting the loot, you immediately use the general skill choice book. Since it's a choice, you unhesitatingly pick a specific general skill. Split arrow. Toggle passive. Arrows split into 3 phantom arrows upon hitting a target. Phantom arrows automatically attack nearby targets. Each phantom arrow deals 80% physical attack damage. Phantom arrow range is 50% of your attack range. Toggle cooldown 1 second. No cost. This is the archer's only AoE skill before level 10. And it's a very practical toggle passive. It's extremely useful for you right now. because players aren't as densely packed as at launch. So you can no longer have the player army work for you. Their kill speed is slower than your own sniping efficiency. Split arrow perfectly meets your needs. After picking the skill, you open the gold gear choice box. Right now, you're only level 8, and most of the gear in the gold choice box requires level 10 to equip. You carefully browse the pile of gear and finally pick a ring. Swift ring, gold tier. Using skills or attacks within 3 seconds stacks 1 layer of swift power. Each layer boosts attack speed by 10%, up to 8 layers. Meaning, if I keep the rhythm, I can be more than twice as fast as usual. This ring is totally worth it. Then, if I activate the Silver Moonbow's Silver Moon Revelry, your attack speed will, for 10 seconds, boost to 4 times the original. With this level of burst, absolutely no boss at this stage can survive. Equipping the Swift Ring, and restocking 2,000 arrows at the weapon shop, you call Karsic Chloe to head out. It's time to finish that unique quest. Shortly after you two leave, Shadow rushes back to the village on foot. He searches the village for a long time but can't find his sister. Chloe, where are you? Gone? Double standard. Give me back my sister. Ah. Outside the village, you and Chloe party up and head west. On the way, you casually one-shot any monsters you see. You ignore the dropped gear and copper, just to stack your talent. Wish my brother were here. He's fast. He could grab the loot without slowing us down. Huh? You pause. Chloe's words suddenly give you an idea. Shadow the Jerk is useless, but he's a top-tier runner. My range is huge now. Running for loot takes forever. Running a kilometer back and forth is a huge waste of time. But what if someone looted for me? Chloe, where's your brother right now? Him? He's in the starter village. Why? Send him your cords. Tell him to come here. Okay, cords sent. Good. Let's keep moving. With Shadow speed, he'll catch up soon. Sure enough, in under 5 minutes, Chloe tells you her brother is here. Hearing this, you stop. A black figure in the distance rushes over at breakneck speed. Shadow's legs are a blur. He won't stop for a second. You punk. Stay away from my sister or else. Before Shadow can finish, a wooden arrow hits a deer nearby. Deer HP minus 6,841. Holy crap. Shadow's eyes almost pop out. Even though he's seen your damage before, back then you only hit for under 4,000. Now it's almost 7,000. Just one day, and he's even more insane? What did you just say? That was so far. Boss, why did you call me over? Oh right, Chloe says you run really fast. I need you to grab the distant loot for me. I can't get it all. What? Pick up loot? I'm a future rogue king with an SS tier talent. Impossible. No way. I quit. We'll split the profits 50-50 after selling the loot. Quitting is impossible. Deal. Party invite? Accepted. Love you, sis. Besides, he just saw your damage. He totally believes you can't pick up all the loot. The demand for gear is huge right now. Promoted by governments worldwide, the astral realm is insanely popular. But the drop rates in the game are pitiful. This leaves most players still without any decent gear. Even a boss like you is still wearing starter cloth armor. You can imagine how terrible the drop rates are. Shadow figures, to give his sister a good life. Working hard and losing some face is nothing. With Shadow on board, you don't stop. You keep moving, sniping every monster along the way. Along the way, you finally witness Shadow's movement speed. He's actually faster than you. With your gear, your agility is already at 68. Normally, that's comparable to a level 10 full agility rogue. He's faster than I thought. He's only level 4. Yet he can pick up every single piece of gear at this speed. What exactly is his talent? But one thing is for sure. If he really wants to run, few could catch him. Compared to your surprise, Shadow is thrilled. The drop rates are low, but your kill speed is insane. With sheer numbers, the dropped gear adds up fast. Hee, this common staff sells for 80 copper. I'll buy Chloe a durian. Oh, another weapon. This sells for 120 copper. Grilled fish for Chloe. Wow, boots. Selling these will pay for Chloe's midnight snack. The three of you fight your way to the volcano zone, far west of the village. Carrying the sealing scroll, you draw the attention of the volcano demon, Calder. Inside the volcano zone, you take continuous burn damage. The closer to the center, the stronger the burn. In your past life, the guide for this demon was thoroughly studied. Luckily, you have a cleric, Karsic Chloe, in your party. And now with Shadow, clearing this is no problem. Shadow, go pull all the flame imps in the volcano zone over here. Humph, no problem. Chloe, keep an eye on your brother. Don't worry, boss. After instructing them, you step back out of the volcano zone. As you step back, the damage numbers above your head vanish. Shadow then charges proudly into the volcano zone. A moment later, a figure dashes out from behind the volcanic rocks, with a trail of black smoke trailing from his butt. I'm dead. I'm dead. Help me. These flame imps are ranged mages. Chloe, save me. Heal. A green light flashes, and Shadow's health bar instantly maxes out. The upgraded heal is leaps and bounds better than the starter one. Shadow is clearly shocked by Chloe's healing output too. He almost gets hit by a fireball from behind. Just then, an arrow flies in from afar. It lands precisely on the leading imp. Upon hitting the imp, the arrow instantly splits into 3, one-shotting 3 nearby imps as well. In less than a second, 11 imps are killed on the spot. Before the remaining imps can react, another arrow lands. The area instantly falls silent. Shadow looks at you in the distance, completely stunned. He tried to overestimate you as much as possible along the way, but now he realizes he still underestimated you. Has he always been this strong? You mean double standard? He's always been strong. I have an SS tier talent too. Why do I feel so inadequate? The mobs are cleared. Next, we need to pull the boss out from inside the volcano. After a few instructions, you send Shadow to pull the boss. The Flame Demon Calder, although a field boss, has his own aggro range, so pulling him out to fight is unrealistic. But you're different. Your range is over 7,000 meters now. That's enough to span the entire solar flare volcano. As long as Calder shows his face, you can one-shot him. And Shadow's only job as a tool is to lure Calder out. A muffled boom echoes from inside the solar flare volcano. Then, thick smoke billows into the sky. Amidst the commotion, a massive figure rises from the central magma. Puny mortals, how dare you disturb the great Calder's slumber? Flame Demon Calder, Silver Tier Boss. Skills: Flame Roar, Summon Demon, Magma Eruption. Calder's voice booms like a bell, shaking the entire volcano. Even players grinding far away hear the commotion. Instantly, the regional channel blows up. Looks way stronger than the Brute Bear Guardian. But it's just a bigger health bar. It's no threat to me at all. The moment it spawns, you start with a basic attack and double heavy arrow. In the distance, Flame Demon Calder roars. But he can't leave the volcano's core, so he vents his rage on the ground. Calder slams his massive hands down, shattering the surrounding volcanic rocks, even caving in a large chunk of the ground. A few arrows later, your attack speed stacks up. Seeing this, you immediately activate the Silver Moon Bow skill, Silver Moon Revelry, doubling your speed. Instantly, your arrows speed up. You unleash an insane barrage on Calder. A swarm of damage numbers pops up above his head. His health bar drains like an open floodgate. Shadow watches, completely dumbfounded. In under half a minute, the demon's health is wiped out. I refuse to accept this. Lord Loran, I failed. You defeated Flame Demon Calder. Please seal his demon core quickly. The core floats by the corpse, glowing with evil fire. You grab the sealing scroll and slap it onto the core. Flame Demon sealed. Quest completed. Seeing the completed tag on the unique quest, you feel a surge of excitement. This first kill dropped 2 gold tier gears and 1 gold tier item. Demon Staff, gold tier. Active, summons flame imps. Summons 3 flame imps based on your mana to fight alongside you. Mana burn passive. Spells cost double mana, but spell power increases to 130%. This is clearly top tier gear for a burst mage. The summoned imps can act as meat shields, and mana burn boosts damage output. Demon Collar, gold tier. Active, demonic immunity. Clears all debuffs upon activation. Cooldown, 1 hour. Blood burn passive. Max HP drops to 90%. Resistance plus 50. Besides the gear, there's a gold tier item. Demon's Whisper, gold tier. Consumable. Confuses a target enemy for 5 seconds. This item will be a huge help for what comes next. You finally notice the volcano zone is surrounded by players. A tall, bearded middle-aged man steps out of the crowd. Hello, I'm Blade, Vice Guild Master of the Tyrant Guild. Were you guys fighting this boss? Shadow and Karsic Chloe stay quiet, looking at you. Seeing this, Blade instantly understands. Double Standard is clearly the leader here. Bro, interested in joining the Tyrant Guild? I guarantee you a captain position. The crowd gasps at his offer. Only a captain position for him? Humph. You shouldn't be called Blade, call yourself Cheapskate. The crowd gasps again. The Sky, Guild Master of the Wanderer Guild. Double standard. Join the Wanderer Guild, and I'll make you the first elder. Do well, and I'll promote you to Vice Guild Master. Wow, Vice Guild Master. In my past life, this Wanderer Guild disgusted me. Colluding with evil gods, betraying players. The bloody scenes are still fresh. And now they want to recruit me? Ridiculous. If I didn't have to turn in my quest, you'd turn on PK mode and one-shot Sky right now. Sorry guys, I'm not planning to join any guild right now. You accept Blade's friend request, then crush a return scroll. Seeing you warp back without even glancing at his guild, Sky's face instantly darkens. As the crowd disperses, news of double standard killing another boss and rejecting top guilds spreads like wildfire on the forums. You don't care. You're already back in the village. Chief, I finished the quest. The chief takes a look. I knew you were a true warrior. Here is your reward. Ha 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 ha. Ding. You completed the unique quest. Volcano Demon. You obtained the unique item. Angel Wings. Can be soulbound. Once bound, grants free flight. Upgradable. The coveted unique gear from my past life. Only the first to finish the unique quest gets it. With a thought, the wings flutter and you lift into the air. Players questing nearby gasp in awe. Thrilled by your first flight, you reluctantly land half an hour later. Congratulations. You reached level 10. You zone out. In your past life, it took you 10 days to hit level 10. But this time, it only took 2 days. Server announcement. A player reached level 10. Level leaderboard unlocked. The announcement stuns all players again. Are you kidding me? I'm only level 4, and someone's level 10? Is the gap really that huge? Are you kidding me? I'm only level 4, and someone's level 10? Is the gap really that huge? Oh, it's double standard? Never mind then. At a level 6 zone, Sky looks furious. This double standard is too big of a threat. If I can't use him, I'll destroy him. Let's go investigate him thoroughly. If he really doesn't know what's good for him, don't worry, boss. I'm on it. You send a screenshot of the demon staff to Blade. Although the astral realm has an auction house, it charges a 10% fee. Better to save that money. Shortly after sending it, Blade replies, I'll pay 100,000 copper for it. Name a place we'll trade directly. Send someone to the village entrance. Soon, a young man named Scout runs over. Seeing you, he's extremely polite. The trade is done quickly. Scout doesn't dare leave the village and runs straight to the central warehouse. From now on, you can finally focus on stacking your talent. You fly over the level 0 rabbits. With your insane range and split arrows AoE, you wipe out the entire rabbit zone in under 2 minutes. Then you do the same, clearing the level 1 zone. Meanwhile, you contact Karsic Chloe and give her your coordinates, telling her to bring her brother, Shadow, and wait there. Flying all the way, when you reach the spot, your talent has stacked over 10,000 times. When you land in front of Chloe and Shadow, their eyes almost pop out of their heads. The group quickly arrives near where you killed the flame demon. A small valley formed by volcanic ash. You take out the sealing scroll the chief modified. Ding. Flame demon's residual aura detected in this area. Use the sealing scroll to open the portal? Yes. Server announcement. Player double standard has opened the Demon's Breath dungeon. All players level 5 and above can enter. Less than half a minute later, you get a message. Bro, our guild wants the first clear for this dungeon. Can you help us out? Bro, our guild wants the first clear for this dungeon. Can you help us out? Name your price. Sure, but I distribute the dungeon loot. And you pay me 100,000 copper afterward. Deal? Blade agrees without a second thought. As long as they get the first clear, the server announcement is worth more than any ad. While waiting for Blade, players grinding nearby start showing up. Seeing the three of you, they quickly recognize you. A few pretty female players immediately approach. Boss, wanna party up? We're all girls. I'm a cleric. I heal a lot. And me, my damage is insane. What a cool bow. Can I see it? Watching this, Karsic Chloe pouts so hard her lips touch the sky. She feels like someone is eyeing her precious treasure. Blade doesn't make you wait long. To stop other guilds from stealing the first clear, he rushes over with 8 guild members. You invite Karsic Chloe and the Tyrant guild members to your party. Once inside, everyone follows my orders. I guarantee you'll get the first clear safely. Don't worry, I've told them. Kick anyone who doesn't listen. Boss double standard. I'm not in the party yet. The Tyrant guild can pick up loot. I don't need you for now, you say, leading the way into the dungeon, leaving Shadow standing there, dumbfounded. Damn you, double standard. You ran off with my sister again. I'm so mad. Ding. Entering Demon's Breath. Please select difficulty. Hell difficulty selected. Teleporting. Following the system prompt, your group instantly enters the Hell tier Demon's Breath. A wave of scorching heat hits you immediately, making everyone uncomfortable. The Tyrant Guild members notice something is wrong. Why are we in a Hell tier dungeon? Bro, this is Hell tier. What I need only drops in Hell tier. Hearing this, Blade shuts his mouth instantly. But the other guild members can't hold back. They stay quiet, but complain in their private chat. What is Double Standard doing? They stay quiet, but complain in their private chat. What is he doing? Picking the hardest difficulty on the first run? Is he trying to wipe us? Let's try it. If he picked it, he must be confident. Hearing Blade say this, the others have no choice. They can only keep their mouths shut for now. You obviously don't know they're talking about you. Your focus is already on the dungeon info. You ran the Hell tier Demon's Breath in your past life. But you wiped at the final boss. That boss heavily counters melee. You couldn't use your skills, leading to a wipe. It's different now. You hold the Silver Moon Bow and say to a rogue in the party, "Rogue, go pull mobs. Healer, watch his HP. Everyone else, get ready to loot." A rogue pulling? Shouldn't the tank take the hits? Alright. They are elites of the Tyrant Guild, after all. Despite their doubts about the Hell difficulty and your weird orders, their gaming skills are solid. Pulling, kiting, and healing, the whole process is smooth. The rogue pulls quite a few demons. Seeing him, the humanoid demons roar and charge. The rogue looks nervous. These demons have high attack and low defense. 2 hits could kill him instantly. Seeing this, the tank steps up to take the hits. But you raise your bow, firing 3 arrows a second. With double heavy arrow and split arrow. A massive wave of damage numbers pops up over the molten demons. Every hit deals over 10,000 damage. In an instant, the 7 or 8 demons chasing the rogue drop dead, leaving behind a floor full of gear and copper. Everyone freezes at the sight. What the hell? Over 10k damage? One shot. Even Blade watches in silence. He knew you were strong, but not this strong. Regardless, your strength finally puts them at ease. What are you waiting for? Go loot. They snap out of it. The tank rushes up first and picks up the dropped gear. The rogue goes back to pulling mobs, luring out all the molten demons. In under a minute, you clear all the demons at the valley entrance. This clearing speed leaves even the veteran Tyrant Guild elites completely speechless. I don't need this gear. Make an offer. Blade is straightforward, offering a fair price based on gold gear. You don't haggle much. The group moves forward and soon reaches a cave. Inside, a group of demons hanging from the ceiling catches everyone's eye. You fire an arrow, then follow up with double heavy arrow, split arrow, and basic attacks, instantly killing the nearest gargoyle demons. The group is dizzy with shock again. If every dungeon run was like this, it'd be amazing. Wow, Ethan is so strong. The group heads deeper and soon finds 3 tunnels ahead. You know the boss is in the middle tunnel. The left and right ones hold the prerequisite switches. So you enter the left cave without hesitation. Less than 3 minutes in, the path opens up. A massive underground cavern appears before everyone. In the center stands a majestic flame altar. A petrified demon stands in the middle of it. Behind the demon is a lever-like switch. To enter the boss room, that switch must be pulled. Only a long suspension bridge connects the entrance to the altar. Below the bridge is endless darkness. This stage requires someone to cross the bridge and step onto the altar. Once the demon wakes up, it will destroy the bridge. So whoever goes over, unless they kill the demon before it destroys the bridge, will definitely die. The rogue who pulled mobs earlier steps up. I'll do it. I'm fast. I might be able to kite it. You nod, signaling him to pull. The rogue immediately dashes toward the central altar. The moment he crosses the bridge and steps onto the altar, a muffled roar rings in everyone's ears. Despicable humans. You dare disturb the great flame demon, Loran. The statue instantly comes to life, bursting into raging flames. Demon Guard Karnak. Elite. Level 10. It's too far. Can the boss even hit the demon? Everyone freezes at these words. While they worry, you've already drawn your bow. A normal wooden arrow rests on the Silver Moon Bow. Then it flies out with a whoosh. All eyes are glued to the wooden arrow, until it lands on the Demon Guard. Demon Guard HP minus 12,248. The damage number popped up. He can hit it. Damn bugs. Come fight me. Under your attacks, the Demon Guard falls in less than 8 seconds. As the boss drops, a pile of gear bursts out. Luckily, the rogue who held aggro didn't die. He quickly scoops up the gear. You ignore a few useless iron and silver gears. But you keep one silver scepter. Its stats are average, but its revive skill is very useful. Give that scepter to Chloe. Got it. The girl feels dizzy when she gets the silver gear. The boss didn't even blink at such top-tier gear, and just gave it to her. Once activated, the target gains a revive status. It has a skill like this? That's amazing! After distributing the loot and having the rogue pull the switch, you lead the group back to the crossroad, and choose the rightmost path. Just like before, a demon guard protects the altar here. Just like before, another demon guard protects the altar here. You repeat the process, killing the guard before it destroys the bridge. This time, it drops a few silver gears and a pile of iron ones. But none of this gear is useful to you, so you have Blade cash it all out for you. With both altar switches activated, your group is finally about to face the final boss. Heading straight down the middle tunnel. A moment later, the group arrives at an underground cave several times larger than the previous two. The difference is, there's no altar or demon here. Only a stone staircase leading down from the entrance. And below is churning, scorching magma. In the center of the magma, a massive demon head rests with its eyes closed. This is the dungeon boss, Flame Demon Loron. At the magma's edge are a few small platforms, barely big enough for 3 or 4 people. Other than that, there's nowhere else to stand. In your past life, you fought the boss standing on these platforms. But back then, you were a warrior. Your reach was too short. Even pushing your skills to the absolute limit, you still couldn't dodge the boss's magma bombardment. In this life, the tables have turned. Someone go pull the boss. No way, it's too narrow down there. I can't maneuver. I'll go. Ultimately, the other archer in the party takes the job. He heads down the stone stairs to the bottom and fires a double heavy arrow at the demon's head. But it only deals 5 damage to the demon. 2 blood-red single digits pop up from the demon's head, making the archer blush in embarrassment. Compared to your casual 10, 000 plus damage. His single-digit damage is just pathetic. Seeing this, Blade also feels embarrassed. He sneaks a glance at you. Seeing no reaction, he sighs in relief. Taking damage, the slumbering boss finally wakes up. Who dares disturb the great Lawrence's slumber? I will make you pay. With a low roar, the demon in the magma slowly reveals its form. Unlike the massive one you fought outside, this flame demon Loron is only about 5 meters tall, but its stats are way higher. This flame demon Loron is only about 5 meters tall, but its stats are way higher than before. When the flame demon's insane stats are revealed, everyone falls silent. Is this even beatable? We're gonna die here. Don't talk nonsense. But look at him. Everyone looks at you. You've already drawn your bow. An arrow flies from your hand, hitting the flame demon below dead center. A damage number of minus 9,754 pops up on the demon. 9,700? The flame demon's aggro is instantly drawn to you. Damn bug. You've angered me. Chloe dodge. Flames erupt, followed by screams. A large chunk of party member icons instantly goes dark. Only Karsic Chloe, standing next to you, survives. Everyone else, including Blade, is one-shot. Hold on tight, you tell Karsic Chloe. Then you fly toward the highest point of the cave. Chloe is scared to death right now, gripping your arm tightly with both hands. You fly her to the top of the cave, a full 500 meters away from the flame demon in the magma. At this distance, none of the flame demon's attacks can reach you. You immediately raise your bow and rapid fire at the roaring flame demon below. Unable to reach you, the flame demon can only roar in futile rage, splashing magma everywhere. The Tyrant Guild's private chat is blowing up. What is this damage? I'm a full HP tank and got one shot. Can double standard beat the boss? He's not dead yet. He's still fighting. All buffs active. Silver Moon Revelry, start. Final blessing. Let the light protect you. Succeed. I will. After Chloe casts the revive buff on you, the flame demon unleashes a screen-wide attack. Without any defensive skills, Chloe's HP is wiped out. Without any defensive skills, Chloe's HP is wiped out. But this buys you precious time to deal damage. You dodge and weave in the air like a ghost. Loron is now like an enraged lion. After that, none of his attacks can hit you. You start kiting him. With your agile movement, Lawrence HP keeps dropping. Finally, he reaches the execute threshold. Without hesitation, you charge up and land the final blow. The wiped-out party worries about you, but before they can revive, a system prompt rings out. Your party has successfully cleared the dungeon. Cleared a Hell Tier dungeon? Impossible. Double Standard, Karsic Chloe, Blade, are the first to clear the Hell Tier Demon's Breath. Their deeds will be recorded across the astral realm. The server announcement completely stuns Blade and his men. From pulling the boss to running back as ghosts, it's only been about 3 minutes. Yet you already killed the terrifying final boss. This is way too fast. Meanwhile, in another normal tier dungeon, Sky is leading his guild's elite squad, fighting hard against the final boss. Unlike Hell Tier, the normal boss stands on a large flat ground, and its stats are miles apart. As long as you kite properly, it's not that hard. Boss, looks like the Wanderer Guild gets the first clear this time. Yeah. A smug smile appears on Sky's long face. That idiot Blade is probably still kissing Double Standard's ass. Player Double Standard and the Tyrant Guild have claimed the first clear of Demon's Breath. What? A nearby member's eyes bulge as he shouts. Boss, they cleared the Hell Tier. Boss, they cleared the Hell Tier. The elite members fighting the boss are shocked. Their movements instinctively slow down a beat. As a result, the enraged boss instantly one-shots a few squishy classes, then backhands the tank to death. The situation spirals out of control, and the whole squad quickly wipes. At the dungeon entrance, Sky tightly grips a member's face, looking ferocious. Who told you to yell so loud? Boss, I'm sorry. It hurts. Ding. You killed the silver boss, Flame Demon Calder. XP +0. You curl your lip. After level 10, you must finish the starter trial and enter the main city to keep earning XP. You stayed here partly for the dungeon's first clear reward, and partly for the hidden gold boss in the starter village. The group spawns at the dungeon entrance. You glance at the gear in your inventory. Then you sell 1 gold gear and 4 silver gears to Blade. You keep 2 pieces for yourself. Flame Boots, Gold Tier, Level REQ, 10. Active Flame Trail. For 10 seconds, wherever you move, leaves a trail of fire. Enemies walking on it take 50 burn damage per second. Cooldown, 1 hour. Hellstone Necklace, Gold Tier, Mana +50, Resistance +20, Mana Regen +20%. Active Hellfire Ring. Consumes 30% max mana to cast a defensive fire ring. Temporarily boosts resistance by 100 and blocks 100 ranged damage. Until the ring breaks. Boss Double Standard. Thank you so much. The Wanderer Guild almost got the first clear. Just a fair trade. You say goodbye to Blade. Give Karsic Chloe a few instructions, then log off. Before logging off, you check the level leaderboard. You're still at the top. Second is Karsic Chloe. Since she's been following you, she's gained a lot of XP. She's reached level 9. Third is Shadow. He's tagged along for a while too, now at level 8. Taking off the helmet, you check your bank balance on your phone. Seeing the 7-figure balance, a genuine smile finally appears on your face. Then you spend 990,000 online to order a gaming pod. Unlike the helmet, the pod gives you 2 extra hours of playtime. For others, it's just a bit more XP. But for you, it's 2 solid hours of stacking your talent. You couldn't afford it before. Now that you have money, you won't waste the chance. The staff is very efficient. Not long after you finish eating, someone comes to install it. Over an hour later, the pod is set up. With the pod, you can log back in. Online, you go to the village chief. It's you. Chief, I want to take the starter trial. Well then, what difficulty do you choose? The result will directly affect your future growth. Choose carefully. The red warning text is glaring. But you don't care. You focus on the selection panel. Hell difficulty. Monster HP 6400%. All stats 300%. I choose Hell difficulty. Hearing this, the smiling chief instantly pales. Young man, I urge you to reconsider. I've made up my mind. Seeing your insistence, the chief says no more. He just says, good luck, child, and opens the portal. A pale blue magic circle rises beneath your feet. The next second, you vanish from the village. A flash of light, and you find yourself in a dimly lit underground plaza. It's about the size of 2 football fields. You stand at the very edge. A system prompt rings out. Player Double Standard, you are taking the Hell Tier trial. Your opponent is Berserker Growl. As the prompt ends, the Berserker opposite you snaps his eyes open. His blood-red pupils locked onto you. Rarark, are you the challenger? Berserker Growl, level 10. Skills: Fury, Demon Blood Rage. Blood Search. Even prepared. Seeing Growl's stats still makes you gulp. Terrifying stats, but the plan will work. Even now, you're trembling. Luckily, in your past life's forums, someone posted Growl's stats and figured out how to beat him. Exploit his lack of ranged attacks. Kite him. And the easiest way is flying. That's why you needed the angel wings. While you're dazed, a blood-red sword aura flies at your face. You snap out of it and dodge quickly. Holy crap. The aura slashes a huge gash in the stone wall. You look up. Growl holds his greatsword in front of him, his face full of rage. Facing the great Growl. And you dare get distracted? You look grim. The angel wings appear behind you, and you shoot up, reaching the top of the plaza. Growl is now fully awake and charges at your position. But with the angel wings, you're over 50 meters in the air. You fire an arrow. Minus 30,458. Thanks to your hard work, your passive talent has stacked over 31,000 times. Hitting Growl now deals massive damage. You keep firing, creating a rain of arrows. But Growl blocks them all with a casual sword aura. Bug, show me what else you've got. You keep firing, creating a rain of arrows. But Growl blocks them all with a casual sword aura. Bug, show me what else you've got. Seeing it fail, you activate Silver Moon Revelry. Attack speed plus 200%. You keep shooting. Growl blocks most arrows with his greatsword, but some still hit and deal damage. Are you tickling the great Growl? You stay silent, your face cold. Your bowstring becomes a blur. A dense rain of arrows flies at Growl, but he blocks them easily. I'm done playing. Fury. With a roar, Growl uses the skill Fury. You watch him grimly. He swings, sending a massive sword aura across the plaza at you. You dodge. The aura shatters the wall behind you. You're shocked. What the hell is that power? Growl keeps swinging. Countless blood-red auras fly at you. You flap your wings, dodging frantically in the air. Like a startled bird, you wildly dodge the dense barrage. Every hit on the wall creates a deafening boom. Seeing you struggle, Growl mocks you. What's wrong, little bug? Can't take it. You emerge from the rubble, dust yourself off, and say coldly, then let me show you my full power. What nonsense are you spouting? Moon God. You shout. A silver-white magic circle envelopes you. The angel wings fold in, wrapping you in a silver cocoon. 2 seconds later, the cocoon bursts into light. Now, the game truly begins. This is the Moon God form, unlocked by combining the bow and wings. Your true trump card as a reincarnator. Spirit of the Moon, answer my call. This is the form's exclusive skill, Soul Sever. It deals true damage equal to 200% of your attack, plus 12.5% of the enemy's max HP. The arrow shoots at Growl. He quickly blocks with his sword. The moon arrow hits the sword, causing a terrifying shockwave. The smoke clears. Growl's HP is down by 3/4. Hovering, you look at Growl, who's kneeling and panting heavily, with a playful look. What's wrong, Lord Growl? You don't seem so tough. Bug, you're strong. But you think this can beat me? I am Berserker Growl. Bug, you're strong. But you think this can beat me? I am Berserker Growl. You look grim. As a red pillar of light shoots up, you draw your bow and fire another moon arrow. The light fades. Growl appears in a brand new form. Surprise! I have a second phase too. This is Growl's passive, Demon Blood Rage. Taking enough damage turns him into a demon god. Your arrow is about to hit him. Growl stabs his greatsword into the ground. A pillar of fire erupts into the sky. The moon arrow is deflected. Seeing this, your eyes narrow. He's tougher now. Let's end this with the next move. You raise the silver moon bow, draw it fully, and charge. Spirit of the Moon, become a dragon and devour my enemy. You chant and fire a dragon made of lunar energy. Growl kneels on one knee, chanting an ancient spell. Father God, give me strength. He raises his sword. A blood-red aura rises from the ground. He swings it forward, clashing with the dragon. An energy storm instantly sweeps the plaza. The dragon devours the aura, turning into a red and white shockwave, kicking up a massive dust cloud. The smoke clears. Growl lies on the ground, howling. I refuse to accept this. His HP empties, and his body fades into light. A rainbow-glowing crown slowly falls. You fly down to the ground. A silver flash. You exit Moon God form and re-equip your leather armor. Just as you check the loot, A system prompt rings out. Server announcement. Player Double Standard is the first to clear the Hell Tier starter trial. Obtained the unique title, Star of Hope. The announcement repeats 3 times, igniting player discussions again. What's with this trial? The rewards are too good. Hidden class choice, growth gear choice, and skill choice? I wouldn't even dream of these rewards. Can someone tell me how strong Double Standard is now? Even Sky looks furious right now. Can someone like this really be destroyed? Ding. Because you cleared the Hell Tier trial, your free stat points per level are quadrupled. Your reality projection rate increases to 10%. What? Projection unlocked early? What? Projection unlocked early? As a reincarnator, no one knows better than you what this projection rate means. All players' strength in the astral realm will eventually project into reality. You remember when the first player reached the class change projection level. Game monsters appeared in the real world. Will my early projection affect the real world? Since I can't control it, I just have to get stronger. Snapping back, you look at the crown growl dropped. Crown of the Titan King. Level REQ 0. Growth tier common. Skill Titan's Heart. Max HP plus 10%. HP regen plus 10%. Locked skills 4. Reading this, you feel a rush of excitement. It's actually growth type gear. Without hesitation, you swap out the demon collar for the crown of the Titan King. Your stats get a massive boost. You open your character stats panel. Compared to wearing the demon collar, your HP has increased by nearly 1,000, and your defense has roughly doubled. Right now, most players can't even break your defense. Hide gear appearance? Yes. After hiding it, you warp out of the trial grounds. You immediately spot the wide-eyed village chief. You grin. Chief, I passed the trial. The chief snaps out of it, looking at you with mixed feelings. I never thought I'd see a young hero like you in my lifetime. I admit, I underestimated you. A glimmer of hope appears in his eyes. In that case, I have a favor to ask. Ding. Starter Village 23333 is offering a mythic chain quest. Echoes of the Astral Realm. Except, you're stunned. In your past life, this mythic quest was taken by the only pro who cleared the Nightmare Trial. He was also the strongest in the Astral Realm. He said he had to beg to get it from the chief. But for me, the chief is offering it himself. Hell and Nightmare tiers really are worlds apart. Except, after you accept, the chief speaks again. I knew I picked the right person. You truly are trustworthy. Actually, our village's original mission was to suppress a slumbering demon. To this day, its heartbeat echoes underground. Over millennia, the seal has weakened. The demon is waking and about to break free. That flame demon you sealed out west was born from its aura corrupting the magma. As he speaks, a system prompt rings out. Ding. The chief of Starter Village 23333 is issuing a mythic chain quest. Part 1, The Sealed Demon. Accept quest. Quest description. Defeat the demon and force it back to sleep. Without hesitation, you accept again. Take this token. It will guide you inside the seal. Ding. Obtain Sealing Key X1. Sealing Key. Quest item description. At a specific location in Starter Village 23333, use it to enter a sealed space. Saying goodbye to the chief, you head to the key's coordinates. The village isn't big. You soon reach the center. A faceless statue stands here. Many players are setting up stalls around it, selling gear and mats. Your arrival doesn't draw much attention. When you bring the key to the statue, a prompt pops up. Ding. You've reached the destination. Use the key to enter the sealed realm? Yes. A blue light envelopes you. The next second, you vanish. Huh? Did that guy just disappear? What's so weird about that? Probably just used a warp scroll. A white flash, and you're in front of a dark underground tunnel. Glowing stones are embedded in the walls. It's these faint light sources that keep the tunnel from being pitch black. The tunnel goes down, and the air grows warmer. After walking for a while, the path opens up. A massive underground plaza appears before you. A faint golden barrier surrounds it, separating the inside from the outside. In the very center sits a giant cage. Inside, a gaunt figure is imprisoned. 3 faintly glowing golden spears pierce his body. Each spear goes right through him, pinning the gaunt figure firmly to the ground. Is this the sealed demon? The figure seems to sense you. He slowly looks up. Seeing his face, you freeze. You expected a demon to look fierce, with horns. But this person has no demonic traits at all. No fierce face, no horns. This is clearly a human. You lapdogs are truly dedicated. Over 1,000 years. And you still follow your master's orders. While you're stunned, he keeps talking. You don't smell like those lapdogs. You're a new descender. That's right. You're no lapdog. You're a descender. That's right. You're no lapdog. You're a descender. To think the astral realm has welcomed descenders again. Descender. Lord Descender. Lord Descender. He mutters to himself, but your mind is reeling. You heard the term descender countless times in your past life. Only the natives of the astral realm call players that. Astral natives. Meaning he's not a demon at all. He's an astral native. Then why did the chief say a demon was sealed here? Wait, could it be? Your memories race. You quickly dig up a rumor you once heard. Legend says there's a stone tablet in a hidden realm. It records a major event from 10,000 years ago that changed the fate of the entire astral realm. And that event can be summed up in a few words. Alien invasion. Race annihilated. Recalling the deeds of the astral natives you saw and heard of in your past life, they were all found in realms or dungeons. Or they were just ghosts. Not a single one in the outside world. And every astral native I met was doing the same thing. Helping players. That's common knowledge among players. Even after monsters invaded reality, some descended natives helped us fight them off. Like some players said in my past life, you can doubt NPCs, but never astral natives. So here's the problem. My mythic quest wants me to kill a friendly native? Right, let's check his stats. Demon Lord Valerius. Gold tier boss. Level 10. Skills. Blazing Embrace. Demonic Tongue. Troll Physique. Before you finish reading, Valerius speaks. Pity. You're just a weak base class. You're too weak. Bring me your strongest. I don't talk to weaklings. You pause. Did he just look down on me? You sneer, raise your hand, and land a basic attack on Valerius. Plus double heavy arrow. The insane damage makes Valerius's eyes pop out. Before he can speak, you activate Silver Moon Revelry and rapid-fire arrows right into his face. Valerius snaps out of his shock. By then, his face is pinned with over a dozen arrows. Stop it. How dare you disrespect the great Magus Valerius? Bro, stop shooting. Stop. My face is full. Valerius is numb. In all his years, he's never seen an unpromoted base class deal this much damage. Seeing his face covered in arrows, you finally vent your frustration. Speak. I'm listening. Sobbing. Give me a second. Valerius cries. God knows how a Grand Magus got tortured like this. His health is down to about a fifth. My bad. I didn't expect you to be this strong. I apologize for my rudeness. Cut the crap. Get to the point. The chief or the natives? Who's lying? Valerius speaks up. Young man, the key is blinding you. Throw it away, and you'll see the truth. You hesitate for a second. Then drop the key from your inventory. Once dropped, Valerius's stats change. Blazing Magus Valerius. Ancient Astral Native. Level 10. Skills. Blazing Embrace. Ancient Astral Tongue. Fire Spirit Physique. The numbers are the same, but the names changed. This is his true identity. Seems you've figured it out. The one who gave you the key must be a Guardian's descendant. He told you to defeat me, right? Yeah. Good choice. You really can beat me. But he and you Descenders aren't on the same side. You might not understand. I do. You used to rule the astral realm. But you failed to stop the alien invasion. You? Valerius freezes, staring right at you, wondering how you know this. After a long pause, a genuine smile appears. Looks like our chance to return has come. Young man, since you know the invader's history, you know what to do. Please, restore the astral realm to its former glory. Ding. Blazing Magus Valerius issues a mythic chain quest. Reclaim the astral realm. Except, you pause. Another mythic chain quest? I've only seen these on forums before. Now they're popping up one after another. Is this the VIP treatment? If I accept, do I drop the previous one? Technically, yes, but I can help you finish both. How? Simple. Kill me. Simple. Kill me. Valerius smiles with relief as he says this, like he's talking about someone else. You're moved. Why? Valerius mutters, his smile fading, looking nostalgic. Because of hope. For so many years. You're the only hope I've seen. So, I'll give my life to help you. Just promise to reclaim the astral realm when you're strong enough. You look at him in silence, then nod solemnly. Promise. Thank you. Here's my final gift. As he speaks, a faint flame floats from his body, passes through the cage, and the golden barrier reaching you. To your surprise, it sinks into your chest. Obtained Valerius's Origin Fire. Unlock General and Fire Magic. Mana plus 500. Holy crap, a magic archer? Valerius actually gave him the ability to learn magic. Even if it's just General and Fire Magic, it's more than enough for an archer, especially since Fire Magic is known for huge AoE and damage. It perfectly covers the archer's lack of AoE. Valerius really gave me a huge gift. I can tell you're happy. Now do it. Without my origin, I won't last long. You look over. Valerius, who looked fine before, now looks like a mummy. His stats have also dropped massively. Blazing Magus Valerius. Dying. Level 10. His stats are now barely better than a level 10 mob. He's clearly at the end of his rope. Seeing this, you don't hesitate. One arrow ends his pain. Ding. You killed Blazing Magus Valerius. You completed the mythic quest, Echoes of the Astral Realm Part 1. The prompt rings, but you feel no joy in finishing the quest. You check the quest hint Valerius gave you. Reclaim the Astral Realm Part 1, head to the catacombs in the Boreal Range. Find a dark elf named Thorn. You know the Boreal Range, of course. It's southeast of Evernight City. And Evernight is one of the game's 8 main cities. Looks like I need to head to the main city first. After leaving the starter village, you can bind to a main city as your respawn point. Closing the quest, you pick up the key from the ground. Valerius is dead. There's no point staying here. With a thought, the key teleports you away instantly. When you reappear, you're back in front of the faceless statue. Time to turn in the quest. Approaching the chief again, you can't help but view him with suspicion. But the chief acts completely normal. Young man, you truly are a mighty warrior. You completed the mythic quest, Echoes of the Astral Realm Part 1. You obtained the Font of Light. It massively boosts any holy item, and does the exact opposite to evil creatures. Looks like good stuff. Just as you get the Font of Light, you suddenly feel your soul bound. Angel wings throb. You clearly feel the wings upgrading rapidly. When the Font of Light is fully consumed, the 2-winged angel wings grow into 4. Their power instantly doubles. For wings are too flashy. Better keep the original form. Now, the second part of the Mythic Chain quest updates. Echoes of the Astral Realm Part 2. Find High Priest Alaric in Lumina City. He will guide you to complete the quest. I've dug up all the quests in the starter village. Time to head to the main city. Checking your friend list, Karsak, Chloe, and Shadow aren't online yet. You leave Chloe a message, telling her to clear the hardest starter trial possible. As one of the top 3 healers in your past life, you don't mind showing her some casual kindness. As for Shadow, that's purely because he loots fast. Arriving at the village portal, you select your destination city. Your figure vanishes from the portal. Passing players gasp in surprise. Was that double standard? He's the only level 10 here. I can't wait to see the main city too. I heard there's even a red light district. Ah, let's go. Teleporting to Evernight City. It will be bound as your respawn point. Proceeding. The next second, you appear on Evernight's portal. Unlike the bustling starter village, the massive Evernight City is quite deserted. Besides the occasional NPC guards on patrol, there are only a few locals walking about. A moment later, you reach a towering building. The Class Guild. This is where all players come to change classes. Of course, you're not here for that. With a hidden class choice scroll, you won't pick a normal class. You're here to learn fire magic. You know many fire spells have AoE damage. Learning a few will speed up your talent stacking. I'd like to learn magic from you. As long as you meet the requirements. Seeing Flame Cyclone, your eyes light up. That's a fire mage's main grinding skill. One of the best spells out there. Perfect as a primary mob clearing skill. I'll learn this. You tell the magic instructor your choice. Hey, you're an archer, not a mage. What are you doing here? Did you read the requirements? Do you even have 300 mana? Go away. Stop causing trouble. Shoo shoo. Don't waste my time. Mages really do flip faster than a page. As a reincarnator, you're used to their temper and don't get mad. You just show the instructor your mana stat. This mana, you're a full magic archer. You actually meet the requirement. Humph. Even so, it's useless. Only mages can learn magic, understand? It's an iron rule. Cut the crap. Teach me the skill. Seeing your insistence, the instructor has no choice. He follows protocol and teaches you Flame Cyclone. Ding. You learned the skill Flame Cyclone. Flame Cyclone. Instant cast. Summons a 20-meter fire tornado for 10 seconds. Cooldown 3s. You do the math. With your current attack, It deals over 6,500 magic damage per second. That's 65,000 damage in 10 seconds. And the 3-second cooldown makes it absolutely terrifying. After learning it, seeing your playtime is almost up, you log off. Sitting up in the gaming pod, you're about to get up when you notice something off. Your eyesight, which worsened years ago from gaming, has suddenly become crystal clear. Even the buildings far outside the window, and the text on billboards are incredibly sharp. Suddenly, it hits you. One of the rewards for clearing the starter trial. 10% of your in-game strength has projected into reality. Your progress is already way ahead of your past life. You wonder if this early projection will heavily impact the future. After stretching a bit, your stomach growls. Just as you walk out the door, you see your landlady, Nora, coming downstairs in a breezy tank top. Heading out to eat too? Yeah, just woke up from gaming. I'm starving. Come with me. I'll treat you to something good. On the way home after eating, seeing flashing police lights and a crowd at the complex gate, you ask around out of curiosity. I heard a stray cat slashed someone's throat. Killed them on the spot. Is it because of my game projection? You carry bags of clothes into Nora's place. Then you head home. After shopping all day, even a shopaholic like Nora feels a bit tired. After washing up, Nora walks into the living room wrapped in a towel. She's about to sort the messy pile of shopping bags. Nora looks over curiously. The noise is coming from behind the curtains. Why is there a cat in the house? That news about the stray cat killing someone. Before Nora can pull the curtains, a dark shadow lunges from the gap. Ah! Nora, what happened? Save me. Get off. The power of your angry punch is absolutely devastating to a stray cat. You don't have time to notice the system prompt. You're about to ask if she's okay, but suddenly freeze. Nora suddenly gets up and hugs you tight, completely ignoring her slipping towel. I was so scared. Don't be scared. I'm here. Your body stiffens, but you eventually hug the trembling Nora back. Back at your place, Nora is wearing a silk nightgown, sipping a cup of hot water. Nora, I couldn't hold back my strength earlier. I'll get someone to fix the door tomorrow. It's fine. That cat was like a tiger. If not for you, I'd be in real danger. In my past life, the first monster invasion happened in the capital. But this time, it's right here. Is it because I was the first to project my game stats? Nora, you can sleep in my room tonight. I'll sleep out here. After Nora goes in, you lie down in the gaming pod. A flash of light. You appear in Evernight City's class guild. You urgently need to get stronger. And changing classes is one of the fastest ways. Opening the hidden class choice scroll, your eyes scan the hidden classes. Radiant Archer, Night Sniper, Wild Hunter. Suddenly, one description catches your eye. Zenith Sniper, a class blessed by the heavens. Its attacks can't be dodged, and it has extreme recon range. It's practically tailor-made for you. You choose the unique hidden class, Zenith Sniper. With your decision, a class change quest appears in your log. Class quest, Zenith Sniper. Kill 5 gold tier bosses at or above your level. Collect 1,000 storm petrol feathers. Clear the 10th floor of the hero tower. These 3 conditions make your eye twitch. You look at them and think it over. You decide the second one, collecting feathers, is the easiest right now. After buying some HP and mana potions in the city, you pick a direction and leave. Right now, you're crazy stacking your passive. Flame Cyclone has a huge AoE and a short cooldown. Flying in the air, every 3 seconds, you drop a Flame Cyclone on the mobs below. You keep circling Evernight City, dropping cyclones. Soon, your passive stacks over 50,000 times. Then, you get a message from Karsic Chloe. Seeing the siblings cleared the hard trial, you send a congrats and close the chat. A system prompt suddenly rings in your ears. Congrats to player Sky for being the first to change classes. You pause, as expected of a top guild. To think Sky finished his class quest first. You check the leaderboard. Your top spot has been taken by Sky. The rest are still level 10, unpromoted. The Wanderer Guild has claimed Lumina City as its base. All ambitious players are welcome to join. Once the news drops, the world chat goes crazy kissing Sky's ass. This makes the newly promoted Sky smile even wider. He looks at his guild officers. How's the contact with Double Standard going? Boss, he blocked all friend requests. We can't reach him at all. Useless. Can't even do this right. Pass the word. If anyone sees Double Standard, invite him to the guild first. If he refuses, blacklist him. Let's see how he plays against me. Yes, boss. You look at your passive, now at 150,000 stacks, and figure it's time to do the class quest. While grinding, you finally got 2 missing gear pieces. A helmet and pants. Onyx Gazelle Helm. Silver tier. Level 10. Gazelle Skull passive. Headshot damage reduced by 5%. The other is Gale Wolf Pants. Silver tier. Level 10. Wolf Wind Blade active. Fires a wind blade dealing 300 damage. Range 100 meters. Cooldown 10s. Hide gear appearance? Yes. After hiding them, you check the map and fly east of Evernight City. A while later, the blue ocean finally appears, and pale blue petrels appear before you. Storm Petrel. Level 30. Skills. Petrel Dive Ocean Ripple. As level 30 squishy mobs, their HP and defense aren't very high. Their speed is annoying, but it's nothing to you. Flame Cyclone. Activate. Tons of storm petrels die in the cyclone. They can't even attack you in time. But the feather drop rate is just too low. You only get 1 feather for every 10 kills. Another batch dies and you collect the falling feathers. 575 feathers. You've cleared out all the storm petrels around here. Now you just have to wait for them to respawn. With nothing to do, you're about to head elsewhere to grind and stack your talent. Suddenly, you spot a figure crawling in the bushes below. Curious, you fly down and land in front of him. It's a wounded soldier. His lower half is covered in blood. He's pale as a ghost, clearly at death's door. A human adventurer? Your sudden appearance obviously startled him. But seeing you're human, he clearly relaxes. Adventurer, I beg you, please deliver a message for me. I'm not gonna make it. Ding. Evernight Scout Camael issues a quest. Final message. Accept. Final message. Camael discovered the Sea Tribe massing forces on an island. They seem to be planning an attack on Evernight City. Deliver this news to the City Lord. She will reward you handsomely. This quest. You pause. You can't help but recall a major event in Evernight from your past life. The Sea Tribe invasion. Thinking of this, you accept the quest immediately. Thank you, adventurer. Get this to the City Lord ASAP. Evernight needs to prepare. With that, the soldier breathes his last. Hoisting his body up, you fly back toward Evernight City. You don't use a return scroll or you couldn't bring the body. Along the way, you keep using Flame Cyclone to stack your passive. By the time you reach Evernight, your passive has hit 200,000 stacks. Halt. No trespassing in the City Lord's manor. You set the soldier's body down and point at it. This is your Evernight soldier, Camael. Before he died, he asked me to deliver an urgent message to the City Lord. Led by the guards, you soon enter the manor. It's a spacious hall. On the throne sits a valiant woman. She looks at you calmly. Adventurer, why are you here? You're no stranger to this female City Lord. Rumor has it she has royal blood. Her name is Iris. In your past life, when the game projected into reality, this City Lord successfully entered the real world and led her soldiers to help humanity fight off the monster invasion. Because of her stunning beauty and immense strength, she was known among humans as the Rose Queen. Honorable City Lord, your soldier asked me to tell you before he died. The Sea Tribe is massing forces. Evernight must prepare. Those stinking fish really are targeting Evernight. Adventurer, on behalf of Evernight, I thank you. Here is your reward. Iris says, handing you a badge. Ding. You obtained the Evernight badge. Reputation plus 50. Evernight badge. Within Evernight's territory, you can command up to 100 soldiers. And you have immunity to Evernight's laws. You're thrilled. This is the legendary privilege item from your past life. It lets you command level 60 NPC guards. You could say, with this badge, you're practically untouchable in Evernight. After bidding Iris farewell, you head to the tallest tower in the city. That is the Hero Tower. Every one of the 8 main cities has a Hero Tower. Every player gets 3 challenge attempts per day. Successful clears don't consume attempts. You challenged it in your past life and are very confident in your current damage. Arriving at the tower that pierces the clouds, a crowd of players has already gathered. You also spot a familiar figure in the crowd. It's none other than Blade, Vice Guild Master of the Tyrant Guild. You suddenly remember that in your past life, the Tyrant Guild settled in Evernight. Blade spots you too. Boss double standard. What brings you here? I'm here to challenge the Hero Tower. No one's cleared the 2nd floor yet. They say the hero there is only level 11. I know. Let's go in and take a look. You say, pushing through the crowd into the tower. That's double standard? He looks pretty average. I heard he's about our level. And he wants to challenge the 2nd floor? Dream on. Don't know where he gets his confidence. Just wait till he gets a reality check. After a flash of light, you appear on a massive arena. After a flash of light, you appear on a massive arena. The arena is huge. Right across from you, a pitch-black figure slowly reveals itself. He wears cyan armor. An ancient helmet covers his entire face, revealing only cold eyes. Storm Warrior, level 10. Skills: Storm Dash, Wild Wind, Death Gale. As the tower's first boss, you know the Storm Warrior stats. Inside out. One glance and you lose interest. You immediately draw and fire. The Storm Warrior drops dead without a sound. Outside the tower, I bet 1 minute. That's the Storm Warrior. Archers are dead meet up close. Everyone knows that. Hey look, 3 seconds. I didn't even finish sneezing. The last pro took 40 minutes. Is he even human? First place, double standard. Floor 1 time, 3 seconds. Seeing this ranking, the players lose their minds. Are you kidding me? The last guy fought for 40 minutes, just to beat the first floor boss. And double standard one-shots it in 3 seconds. Is there no justice? Congratulations on defeating the 10th floor boss. You obtained skill upgrade scroll X1. Watching the 10th floor boss fade away, you finally sigh in relief. Checking your class quest, only the last condition remains. With no desire to keep challenging, you exit the tower with a thought. The moment you step out, countless burning gazes fall on you. Boss, you're finally out. You're amazing. I want your babies. Look at me, boss. I love you. The surging crowd frantically tries to rush you, but Blade and his guild members hold them back. You're bewildered, not sure what's going on. Then you see Blade walk over with a young man. Hello, I'm the guild master of the Tyrant Guild, Titan. Nice to meet you. Hello, I've heard a lot about you. You have a good impression of the Tyrant Guild, and shake his hand. Just then, a hot woman walks over. Hello, boss. I'm Lyra, Vice Guild Master of the Azure Guild. On behalf of our guild, I invite you to join us. Like the Tyrant Guild, we're a top 10 guild. But since we only recruit female players, our overall power ranks 10th. With the Azure Guild making a move, other waiting guild officers step up to show their goodwill. You reject all their invites, only adding a few officers as friends. You rejected friend requests from officers of 2 guilds, the Wanderer Guild and the Frenzy Guild. You have 0 goodwill toward them. In your past life, when the game invaded reality, their masters became lapdogs of the ancient evil gods hunting players in-game. And in reality, they helped cultists capture Dragon City. You hated them to the core, but lacked the strength. Now that you have the power, you won't let them off easily. Seeing the crowd surrounding you 3 layers deep, you have no choice but to use the angel wings. You fly out from above. Only the first-class quest condition remains. Kill 5 gold-tier bosses. If you had to hunt field bosses yourself, it would take forever. Luckily, as a reincarnator, you know a place near Evernight City with gold bosses, and it's perfect for stacking your talent. A while later, the ominous, black wraith peaks appear before you. You don't know the exact location of the wraith crypt, so you fly around looking for clues. Soon, your eyes fall on a distant valley. A pitch-black cave entrance faces your way. You approach quickly, clearing the undead with flame cyclone. Then you enter the crypt. A system prompt rings out immediately. Ding. You discovered the special area, Wraith Crypt. The tomb is massive, about the size of 2 football fields packed with skeletons. You stand at the entrance. The distant undead don't attack. As far as you can see, it's all ivory skeletons. Only at the deepest stairs is there a massive, distinct shadow. That must be the gold boss of this floor. Without hesitation, you toss a flame cyclone at the skeletons. Instantly, the sound of shattering bones echoes. Countless ivory skeletons are reduced to bone fragments. Moments later, not a single skeleton remains standing on the first floor. Then the massive shadow finally moves. Clack, clack. It steps over the bones, approaching with an oppressive aura. You quickly see its true form. A giant skeleton wearing a solid gold crown. Skeleton King. Gold tier boss. Level 25. Skills: Summon skeletons, King's Wrath, Wraith form. 220,000 passive stacks. I only need 9 arrows to kill you. Whoosh. An arrow hits the Skeleton King right on his smooth forehead. His HP visibly drops by a chunk. Even the Skeleton King is stunned. He touches his forehead, not understanding how a tiny wooden arrow took off 1/10 of his health. But one thing is clear. This human is tough. With a silent roar, he raises his rusted broadsword and slashes at you. You keep shooting, mentally commanding the angel wings to lift you. Escaping his range, you become a ruthless shooting machine, dodging while dealing constant damage. Under this barrage, the Skeleton King falls in less than 15 seconds. Under this barrage, the Skeleton King falls in less than 15 seconds. Server announcement. Player Double Standard is the first to kill a gold tier boss. His deeds will be etched in the history of the astral realm. With the boss dead, the passage to the next floor lights up. You enter the next floor without hesitation. Deepest in the Wraith Crypt, inside a cramped secret room, dim candlelight provides the only illumination. Two figures hide in the shadows at opposite corners. I understand your terms. In 7 days, I will send my servants to Evernight City. Once it's done, 80% of Evernight's population is mine, and the city and surrounding lands are yours. Agreed. But City Lord Iris is specifically requested by our patriarch. You can't touch her. Relax. I have no interest in the living. Suddenly, he shudders and looks up at the ceiling. Strange. A little bug broke in. The candle flickers. Looking again, one of the figures is gone. Crypt Floor 5. You fire your last arrow, taking down a Death Knight. You sigh in relief. All 3 class quest conditions are finally met. You take out the scroll. It now says, completed. Without hesitation, you activate it. Ding. You activated the class change scroll. Congratulations on promoting to the unique hidden class, Zenith Sniper. You learned the skills: Eye of Zenith, Zenith's Judgment, Arrow of Zenith. You knew hidden classes were strong, but not this strong. Leveling up once equals 12 levels for others. This isn't just strong, it's game-breaking. Besides the free stat points from leveling, the 3 new skills also thrill you, especially the first one, Eye of Zenith. It's practically tailor-made for you. Your biggest worry right now isn't your range, but the limit of your eyesight. But with Eye of Zenith, it's different. You can use it to reveal the target's area, then strike with precision. Whether basic attacks or skills, targeted strikes can't be dodged. Now I'm like a walking ICBM. Just as you're feeling smug, a hoarse voice rings in your ears. I thought some big shot broke in. Turns out it's just a newly promoted weakling. As the voice fades, a figure cloaked in black appears at the entrance to the next floor. You stay on guard, looking at his name. Lich Moros, Diamond Tier Boss. Level, HP, mana, attack, defense, resistance, skills. A string of question marks makes your scalp tingle. In the astral realm, targets over level 30 show up as question marks. All question marks. This is at least a level 40 monster. But his name catches your attention. Lich Moros. A lich? Could it be? I remember now, so he's been hiding here all along. Lich Moros. This name was infamous around Evernight in my past life. Tons of players and NPCs remembered his name. Moros was most famous for commanding the Undead Legion. The forces that attacked Evernight included his undead army. If Iris hadn't decisively struck out and killed him, Evernight might have fallen under the siege. And now he's right in front of me. For the future of Evernight, you decisively use a return scroll. Kidding me? If Moros were 220 kilometers away, I wouldn't mind shooting him twice to loosen his bones. But right now, we're barely 200 meters apart. I wouldn't dare trade damage and skills with a powerful lich at this range. The light flashing on you stuns Moros for a second before he reacts. Running away in my turf? Think this is a playground? Moros raises his hand to attack. But a mage's cast time is too long. Not as fast as your instant skills. Damn bug, don't let me find you. Or else, I'll make your soul suffer for millennia. You've already appeared at Evernight's portal. This encounter proves playing without crowd control is too hard. You take out the skill choice book saved for after your promotion. Ding. Class skill choice book used. Choose one of the following class skills. Triple split arrow. Fired arrows split into 3. Deals 150% arrow damage to all enemies in range. Summon Zenith General. Summons a general to fight for you. General stats are 200% of the summoners. Lasts 30 minutes. The Zenith Sniper doesn't have many skills. Only about 20. But each one has insane stats and crazy effects. You're torn for a moment. Ultimately, you pick a crowd control skill. Wrathful Grasp. Active. Instant. Condenses space. Suppresses all targets in the area for 5 seconds. Mana cost, 400. Cooldown, 30 minutes. Skill chosen, you immediately prepare to upgrade it. Ding. Skill upgrade scroll used on Wrathful Grasp. All 3 scrolls used. The description of Wrathful Grasp changes slightly. Wrathful Grasp. Active. Instant. Condenses space. Suppresses all targets in the area for 8 seconds. Mana cost, 800. Cooldown, 15 minutes. After upgrading, the suppression time and cooldown have improved significantly. though it's only 3 extra seconds of suppression. That's enough time to cast Arrow of Zenith. Suddenly, a message flashes. You open it. It's from Karsic Chloe. Boss, we found a silver boss. Come quick. Boss, we found a silver boss. Come quick. Because of you, Karsic Chloe and Shadow also came to Evernight City. But they didn't shamelessly ask you to carry them. Instead, the siblings partied up to grind in the wild. While grinding, they spotted a wandering silver boss. Got to admit, they're really lucky. Boss, hurry. Others saw it too. They might steal it. You don't reply to her immediately. Instead, you check the map and find the location is right within your attack range. Now you're relieved. Don't panic. Send the boss's stats and invite me. Right after you reply, she sends the boss's stats. Onyx Gazelle King. Silver Boss. Level 12. Skills. Onyx Trample, Berserk Charge, Scaled Armor. You accept her party invite. Get ready. Once it dies, grab the loot fast. Boss, are you here? She looks up, her bright eyes scanning around. But she only sees players slowly approaching. I'm not coming, but I can kill it. Seeing your reply, Chloe feels her brain short-circuiting. What does that mean? Not coming, but can kill it? Can he kill it with his mind? While she's completely puzzled, Shadow walks over and pats her shoulder. Chloe, is the boss here? More players are gathering. Brother, he says. He's not coming, but he can kill it. Told us to get ready to loot. What? Not coming? Then how do we fight it? As they speak, a few players approach them. Bro, we all found this boss. Wanna party up? Otherwise, when the guilds arrive, we solo players get nothing. While speaking, their eyes sweep over Chloe's face and body. They can't hide their amazement. Shadow coldly shields his sister behind him. Sorry, we can handle it. Our teammate is on the way. Ha ha ha. Hilarious. Bro, that excuse is so outdated. You just want to sell it to the guilds. Stop pretending. Finders keepers. How about we split it? I said we can handle it. We don't need you. Seeing Shadow's tough stance, the players' expressions turn cold. We kindly offered to share, but you play us for fools. You can kill it? Show us. That's the Onyx Gazelle King. Can solo players even touch this boss? Can you break its defense? The leader points at the boss and says, little do they know, a streak of light shoots from the distant sky and lands precisely on the Onyx Gazelle King's head. An insane number pops up over its head, and its health bar instantly vanishes. The pointing player freezes. Since when is his finger so strong? Did he just one-shot the boss with a point? While dazed, Shadow's figure flashes. The glowing gear on the ground instantly disappears, including a piece glowing with golden light. This makes everyone's eyes almost pop out. Shadow looting it means his teammate really killed it. Gold gear. That's gold gear. There's no gold gear on the auction house yet. This might be the first. Its value is immeasurable. Stop. The crowd instinctively surrounds the siblings. Leave that gold gear or you're not leaving. Yep. Leave it or we'll get rough. Leave that gold gear or you're not leaving. Yep. Leave it or we'll get rough. Their words make Shadow's face drop. Chloe hides behind Shadow, terrified. She quickly messages you the situation. Boss, we're surrounded. They want the gold gear. My brother already put it in the auction house. Actually, you already know. High in the azure sky, an ethereal eye, blending with the sky, hovers above. This eye is none other than the Eye of Zenith from your passive. Through it, you can clearly see the scene. Seeing them surrounded, you aren't worried. You just reply, it's fine. With a thought, a lightning bolt abruptly strikes from above, striking right where the siblings are. Lightning strikes, electricity arcs. The siblings squeeze their eyes shut, waiting for death. But they feel absolutely nothing. Instead, the surrounding players scream in agony. A moment later, they open their eyes in confusion. But all the players are gone. Only glowing gear litters the ground. While they're stunned, Chloe suddenly gasps. Ah, brother. The boss told us to loot everything and sell it. He can see us. Shadow is dumbfounded. One-shotting a boss again. And summoning lightning? Are we even playing the same game? Arriving at the Evernight City Lord's Manor, you see the stunningly cold Iris again. Today, she's wearing an elegant gown. Her hot figure exudes incredible charm in that dress. Coupled with her cold, queen-like face, it stirs an inexplicable urge to conquer her. But you keep a clear head. Though breathtakingly beautiful, she's nearly a Tier 4 powerhouse. One wrong move means death. Double standard. I heard you were looking for me. City Lord, while training in the Wraith Peaks. I found a crypt. Going deeper, I discovered. You tell Iris about your experience in the Wraith Crypt, including killing the level 30 gold boss. I know there's a lich in the Wraith Peaks, but You killed his Death Knight? Are you sure you're not lying? If you don't believe me, I can show you right now. Fine. Follow me. Iris turns and walks away. You both cross the manor's main hall, and soon arrive at the training grounds. In the massive grounds, training dummies stand neatly in the West Plaza. Those dummies can withstand Tier 3 attacks. Feel free to use your skills. Tier 3 means level 60 and above. With your current attack, you really can't break them. But you can still give Iris a little shock. Without a word, you draw the Silver Moon Bow and charge up. Since it's a show, you naturally use your strongest attack. Arrow of Zenith charging. A hint of surprise flashes in Iris's eyes. With her strength, she senses the terrifying power in your arrow. The arrow flies with a blue glow. Damage. Minus 1,231,452. Iris's hand trembles slightly under her gown. Ding. Evernight City Lord Iris's affection plus 20. Current affection, 30. The sudden prompt startles you. Affection is a stat only between NPCs and players. Clearly, your performance won her approval, making her like you a bit more. The strong always favor the strong. Iris is undoubtedly thrilled right now. He's only early Tier 1. How does he have late Tier 3 destructive power? Is this a descender? City Lord, that was my strongest attack. Now, I'll show you my AoE attack. Lightning Strike. As your hand drops, a thick bolt of lightning crashes down. A swarm of damage numbers pops up over the dummies, making Iris even more excited as she watches. Ding. Evernight City Lord Iris's affection plus 10. Current affection, 40. I acknowledge your strength. I have a great place to recommend. It will boost your power rapidly. Your eyes light up. A hidden quest, one no one got from her in your past life. Honorable City Lord, I look forward to your recommendation. Don't call me City Lord, just call me Iris from now on. All right, Iris. Iris smiles sweetly. That fleeting beauty makes your heart skip a beat. This NPC is too realistic. I almost lost my cool. Sensing your reaction, Iris isn't mad. I want to recommend you to the Empire's Royal Academy. But first, you need something as an admission token. Please clarify, what is it? The Star of Hope. Only the best rookies can enter the Royal Academy. Originally, in the starting zone, you Descenders had a chance to get the Star of Hope title. But it's too difficult. Now, as long as you can. Iris suddenly freezes, because you take out the Star of Hope title you got from clearing the Helltier trial. This is the Star of Hope? Yes, I cleared the highest difficulty trial. Ah, you got it in the starting zone. Iris is speechless. Her heaving chest shows her current mood. But I'll be representing Evernight City, right? As the City Lord, shouldn't you reward me with something good? Iris pauses at this. So this is why you showed off your strength. Speak. What do you want? Hehe. Got a level 30 gold set? Give me one. Humph. I have a gold set, but can you wear it? All your Descender gear requires you to meet the stats. Giving it to you now is useless. Don't worry. Just get it ready. I'll go level up right now. Go. When you're ready for Tier 2, come get the set from me. Gold set secured. Admission token ready. Now crazy leveling. I'll hit level 30 in one day. Getting out of the pod, you go upstairs to find Nora. You knock twice and Nora quickly opens the door. Nora, it's me. You finally remembered me? Coming so late at night. Is he thinking about? This brat is so naughty. You frown at Nora, noticing her gaze turning shy and flustered. Her face turns red. Nora, I need to tell you something. Nora rolls her eyes at you, turns, and sways back to the living room sofa. Only then do you notice she's wearing a silk nightgown. The soft, loose nightgown clings to her chest and curves, highlighting her alluring figure. You look away and sit on the sofa with her. Speak. What do you want so late at night? You look at Nora. Her face gets redder. Her eyes look at you with a hint of expectation. Nora, let me carry you in the game. Give me your ID. I'll find you. Eh? You made me nervous all night. And it's just this? Logging back in, you immediately open your friend list. And type in the ID, count to 3. You really don't get why she picked such a name. It doesn't suit her at all. Just as I sent it, Nora accepted. She messaged right away. You're actually double standard? Hee hee. Surprised? Surprised my ass. Why keep this from me? Seeing this, you feel a bit guilty. You quickly change the subject, offering to power level her. Nora drops it and sends her cords. She also mentions a friend needs carrying too. Checking the cords, you see she's in Lumina City. Not bad. Perfect time to grab the legendary quest there. Meanwhile, at a grinding spot outside Lumina City, ignoring her friend's complaints, Nora plops down on the grass and lies back comfortably. She's wearing worn-out armor, exposing her pale midriff and arms. The tight armor perfectly outlines her hot curves, making the girl next to her roll her eyes. Look at you, your belly is showing. Relax, Zoe says, pulling Nora's armor down a bit. She's a mage, wearing the light gray robes of her class. The loose robes completely cover her body, but the curves suggest her figure rivals Nora's. Ugh, Zoe, you nag more than my mom. It's fine. When my friend gets here, you can level up lying down too. Nora, you have a friend like that? Hehe, he'll be here soon. As they chat, a group of players creeps up on them. As Nora and Zoe chat, a group of players creeps up on them. Nora frowns. She sits up and glares at them coldly. The skinny guy leading them looks at them and smirks. Ladies, grinding all by yourselves? Want to join our party? We're from the Wanderer Guild. A deep amazement hides in his eyes. Vince feels his luck is maxed out today. Grinding with his guildmates, he never expected to run into such top-tier girls, especially that warrior sitting on the ground. That body, that face, and legs for days. The mage isn't bad either. Despite the robes, Vince can easily tell she's stacked underneath. The amazement in Vince's eyes turns into pure lust. Nora and Zoe see this clearly. Their faces show undisguised disgust. We don't need your party. Leave. Hey, don't be in such a rush. We're all grinding here. No need to be strangers. Other girls might have agreed. After all, solo grinding is hard, and monster hits actually hurt. But Nora and Zoe have no such thoughts. Nora just snaps at them. Get lost. Feisty, huh? Either grind with us or die and respawn in the city. Humph. Just then, a figure drops from the sky, landing perfectly in front of Nora. Nora's eyes light up when she sees who it is. You're finally here. You turn and grin at her. Perfect timing. Let me swat these flies for you. Your words are arrogant. Completely ignoring Vince and his gang. Vince and his crew glare at you. Who the hell are you? Daring to mess with the Wanderer Guild. Vince, kill him. Messing with us in Lumina City? He's got a death wish. Too lazy to argue, you just raise your hand. A thick bolt of lightning crashes right into them, exploding into a storm of electricity. Insane damage numbers pop up over their heads. They barely feel the lightning's wrath, before dropping dead without a single scream. Instantly, your name turns deep red. Ding. You were killed by player Double Standard. Walking out of Lumina City's respawn point, Vince's face is a mix of shock and horror. Double Standard? Wasn't he in Evernight? Why is he here? Countless questions flash through his mind. But he quickly remembers the guild master's orders. Remember, if you spot Double Standard, report it immediately. Thinking of this, Vince quickly opens his friend list. Boss, Double Standard is in Lumina City. At this moment, Sky is grinding in the wild with his elite squad. Vince's message instantly kills his mood to grind. Double Standard. He turns to his guild members. Gather all the core officers. Have them assemble outside Lumina City's south gate. Yes, boss. Soon, the entire Lumina City bustles with activity due to Sky's order. Hordes of Wanderer Guild players head toward the south gate, drawing stares from passers-by. What's going on? The Wanderers are all heading south. I heard their boss found Double Standard and is going to ambush him. Ah, Double Standard? The level 30 pro. Yeah, him. What is their boss thinking? He's level 30. How can they kill him? Outside the south gate, Sky looks coldly at all the guild officers. Send out all rogues and hunters. You have half an hour. I want Double Standard's exact coordinates. Yes, sir. Meanwhile, after you casually wiped out Vince's gang, Nora pulls you aside, bombarding you with questions. Are you a hidden class? Why are you so much stronger than the ones on the forums? Hey, say something. What's with the silence? Your head is buzzing. You're practically drowning in her questions. Ahem. Nora, let's get moving first. I'll answer them one by one. Hearing this, Nora finally drops it. All right, where are we grinding? Almost forgot. This is my bestie, Zoe. Pretty, sweet-voiced, and totally available. Nora pulls Zoe over and winks at you. Zoe's face instantly turns beet red. Zoe pretends to tickle Nora. Nora, I'll tickle you to death. Haha. Don't be mad. Ooh. I only heard Nora mention Zoe in my past life. She apparently died early on to the invading monsters. Nora cried for a long time over it. It's rare she has a bestie she can tease so easily. The mobs around Lumina City are too low level. Let's go further out. You say, opening the map and pointing to a pitch-black area. Nora and Zoe look confused. So far? That'll take forever to walk. As they speak, the angel wings behind you burst open. I'll just fly you there. Seeing this, Nora's eyes light up. You grin, grabbing both girls by their slim waists. Then you shoot into the air, making them scream. They both instinctively hug you tight. Following the map, you quickly cross massive grinding zones. Nora and Zoe let go of you. Seeing the mobs ahead, they freeze. Evil cultist. Level 45. Alright, from now on, you two just pick up the loot. With that, you cast Flame Cyclone. As the howling red tornado rises in the camp, Nora snaps out of it and stares at you. Holy crap, are you hacking? Ding. You reached level 30. All stats +1. Free stat points +5. When the system prompt rings in their ears, Nora trembles with excitement. Zoe nods excitedly beside her. Her heaving chest shows just how thrilled she is. But you, the one responsible, stay totally calm. To level up again, I need to reach tier 2. But Nora, don't change classes yet. I'll get you a hidden class in a few days. Hearing about a hidden class, Nora gets even more excited and jumps on you. You're the best. All my years taking care of you paid off, she says, planting a big kiss on your cheek. Zoe watches the two of you enviously. Ugh, third-wheeling again. You have business in Lumina City, so you decide to fly back alone. Nora and Zoe say no more and crush their return scrolls. Flying near Lumina City, you quickly spot a massive crowd of players below. Curious, you fly down to see what's going on. In the crowd, Sky is throwing a fit. Trash. You're all trash. Over 3,000 rogues and hunters, and you can't find double standard. Facing Sky's wrath, the officers don't dare make a sound. Suddenly, Vince feels a chill and looks up. Boss, someone's above us. Vince stares blankly at the figure descending from above. The other wanderers look up too. Sky's face suddenly changes. Double standard. Get everyone ready. Attack on my mark. Yes, sir. Sky's order is quickly passed down. Over 10,000 players outside the south gate look up at you. You also see their IDs clearly now. All starting with Wanderer. They're clearly from the Wanderer Guild. Trying to ambush me in the wild? Humph. Time to give Sky a little shock. You lower your altitude, hovering right above Sky and looking down at him. Sky looks extremely grim. To him, your action is pure disdain and insult. Everyone, attack. With Sky's order, the ready ranged classes hurl their skills at you. Every ranged class launches an attack. Facing thousands of attacks, you sneer. And let them hit you. The overlapping skills cause a deafening explosion mid-air. The onlookers in the distance widen their eyes. Even double standard can't tank that, right? Ha 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 ha. Double standard. That's what you get for looking down on us. Now you know the power of a top guild. Sky laughs like a maniac, his face twisted. But his smile soon fades. As the smoke clears, you appear completely unharmed. And no way. Humph. Now it's my turn. Flame Cyclone. You raise your hand and drop a Flame Cyclone on the densest crowd. As a swarm of damage numbers pops up, all players in that area turn into white light. Sky's eyes almost pop out at the sight. Someone can deal this much damage at this stage. The guild officers are still directing members. They assume you used some kind of shield skill. Otherwise, you couldn't survive that barrage and stay airborne. If it's a shield, it has a limit. Keep attacking and we'll bring him down. Under the officer's command, another dazzling wave of attacks flies at you. This time, you don't just stand there and tank it. You flap your angel wings and fly higher, dropping another Flame Cyclone. A 3-second cooldown Flame Cyclone is your best AoE skill right now. It's incredibly effective in massive team fights. Hundreds more players die to the cyclone. You then notice the officers directing the fight. You immediately cast Zenith's Judgment. Lightning strikes, instantly killing the commanding officers, dropping a floor full of gear. Seeing this, Sky finally realizes something is wrong. Double standards damage and defense far exceed normal players. This isn't right. His stats are way too high. If I stay, I'll die. I have to go. With that thought, Sky ignores his nearby guildmates. He secretly crushes a return scroll and warps back to Lumina City. You notice Sky escaping. Sneering, you activate Eye of Zenith, targeting Lumina City's portal. Trying to run? Did you ask me first? Arrow of Zenith. Fire. The arrow streaks away. Meanwhile, stepping out of the portal, Sky looks furious. The revived officers find him. They surround him, asking for the next move. Just as Sky is about to answer, A blue flash lights up the distant sky. Before he can make out what it is, the blue light shoots straight at him. Instinctively, Sky senses the danger. Phase shift. Without hesitation, he crushes a hard-earned survival item. His body instantly turns transparent. It worked. I'm in another dimension now. No attack can touch me. But reality is often cruel. The blue light, like a piercing thorn of truth, strikes right through his phased body. Minus 1,854,723. An insane damage number pops up over Sky. He turns into white light and vanishes. The other officers are dumbfounded. It all happened so fast. Before they could react, their boss was one shot from afar. It's double standards attack. Meanwhile, the battle outside the city shifts. Under your flame cyclone, more and more players die and respawn. Once over half the players are wiped out, the rest finally panic. More and more members grow fed up with Sky and the officers. People start leaving the guild. What the hell is the Wanderer Guild doing? We're doomed. Yeah, I'm out. I'm leaving the guild. This infuriates the newly respawned Sky even more. Double standard. I'll kill you. But before he can finish cursing, lightning strikes from above. Under the horrified gazes of nearby players, Sky is one shot in the fountain again. A massive ambush, witnessed by terrified bystanders, ends in less than 5 minutes. The onlookers are completely stunned. This double standard is way too strong. Did no one notice? His damage is in the hundreds of thousands, even millions. You just realized his damage is high? He was hitting over 10k at level 5. He's level 30 now. This is true terror. Because of this battle, the name Double Standard truly catches the attention of all major factions. Entering Lumina City smoothly, you head straight to its largest building, the Lumina Cathedral. On the main seat in the hall, a white-haired old man looks at you with a smile. It seems you have defeated the demons suppressed in the starting zone. Well done. The gods will bless you. The high priest's smile is gentle. He waves his hand lightly before you. A warm, holy light enters your body. You received High Priest Alaric's blessing. Max HP plus 300. You raise an eyebrow. For a normal player, this blessing would be a dream come true. But for you right now, it's better than nothing. Thank you for your blessing. If you bring me the head of the rogue Lich Moros, I will give you the next part of the quest. Ding. High Priest Alaric issues a quest. Retrieve Lich Moros' head. Except, a strange look crosses your face. Lich Moros? Isn't that the Lich hiding in the Wraith Crypt? What a coincidence. I accept the trial. May the gods' glory be with you. After bidding High Priest Alaric farewell, you use a return scroll to warp back to Evernight City. Seeing City Lord Iris again, her expression is noticeably colder. But upon seeing you, she nods in greeting. Double standard. I received news. The Sea Tribe has finished massing their forces. They will attack Evernight City in 10 hours. Hearing this, you look serious. It's finally happening. In your past life, you heard about the Sea Tribe's attack on Evernight. But this time, you'll experience the battle firsthand. Iris, you called me here for a reason, right? I got word that General Mako of the Sea Tribe is leading them. If I can have your help, I am 100% sure we can end this quickly. Facing the Sea Tribe invasion, Evernight City Lord Iris sends you a party invite. You accept immediately without hesitation. I'd be glad to fight by your side. I knew you'd agree. Evernight City Lord Iris's affection plus 20. With that, Iris rushes out urgently. Evernight City will be invaded by the Sea Tribe in 10 hours. All players bound to Evernight can participate in the defense. The sudden announcement stuns all players in Evernight City. But soon they show endless joy. A regional defense quest? This is a free point farming event. What a stroke of luck. After the announcement, more and more players warp back to prepare. Time ticks by. Finally, on the distant horizon, a black tide appears. When this tide emerges, Iris, in full armor and escorted by guards, pushes through the crowd to the top of Evernight's walls. All players who see Iris along the way freeze in their tracks. The City Lord is too beautiful. 1,000,000 times better than the screenshots. Surrounded by guards, Iris steps onto the wall, looking down at the bustling crowd to the west. My people, today's battle is extremely perilous. It concerns the very survival of Evernight City. May the gods' glory be with you. You received Paladin Iris's blessing. HP, mana, and attack plus 5%. Iris's mass blessing instantly hypes up the players. Some shout, "Long live the City Lord." Others passionately declare their love for her. A loud, majestic horn echoes closer. The Sea Tribe's tide on the horizon reveals its true form. Leading the charge are fish-headed humanoids, wielding harpoons. These grunts swarm for miles, stretching as far as the eye can see. Before the players can attack, Everknight's guards strike first. A black rain of arrows shoots up from the walls, tracing a perfect arc, and crashing into the fishmen. In an instant, swaths of fishmen drop dead silently. The sight fires up all the players. Immediately, some players start attacking the monsters below. Players on the wall laugh and chat, casually slaughtering the advancing fishmen. 3 hours pass. The frontline fishmen are completely wiped out. Next to siege is Flying Fish Commander, Diamond Tier Boss, Level 55. Skills: Flying Fish Blitz, Crashing Waves. Font of Life, Dying Strike, Scaled Armor. Boys, a boss. Let's get the first kill. Players hurl their skills at the commander. The dense barrage paints a rainbow in the sky. The smoke clears. The commander is completely unharmed. Foolish humans. You can't even tickle me. With that, he uses Flying Fish Blitz on the wall. Moving like a ghost, he slaughters players at will. In a blink, over a dozen players die. In this moment of despair, you descend like a god. Boss double standard. Oh my god. It's really him. We're saved. Seeing his stats, you don't hold back. You immediately use Wrathful Grasp to crush him. Wrathful Grasp activated. Instant skill. Condenses space, suppressing all targets for 8 seconds. The moment Wrathful Grasp hits, you also cast Flame Cyclone. Then, hovering midair, you draw your bow and charge. The Flame Cyclone spawns right on the commander and starts burning through his health bar. The commander looks shocked. A human who hasn't even reached Tier 2 can deal such insane damage? No wonder those grunts couldn't break the line. But that's nothing to the commander. What really worries him is that he can't move. Human, what did you do to me? Your only answer is the blue glow on your bowstring. The commander looks bewildered. A human not even at Tier 2 against me, a near Tier 3 sea tribe. What damage can he possibly do? Damage. Minus 4,523,657. A what? Such high damage? A what? Such high damage? His health bar snaps like a twig, instantly halving. Trying to break free, the commander suddenly freezes. Deep terror fills his eyes. You raise your hand and lightning strikes. Now he panics. I'm General Mako's nephew. Let me go. Ignoring his pleas, you keep a straight face and rapid fire. I refuse to accept this. Arc. The commander dies in rage. Then, Wrathful Grasp wears off. Meanwhile, a system announcement rings in every player's ears. Server announcement. Player Double Standard is the first to kill a level 55 diamond boss. Rewarded with a diamond tier gear choice box. Wow. After the third announcement, someone finally snaps out of it and gasps. Holy crap. Double Standard just one-shot a level 55 diamond boss. Cut to the underwater world. A conspiracy is unfolding. Evernight City is mine. Double Standard's head is yours. Deal. While everyone is dancing with joy over the diamond boss kill, the commander notices the coastal shift. The war horn changes tune. Then, a burly figure leaps into the air from the distant ranks. In moments, he's right in front of you. Now you see his face. A half-man, half-shark riding a manta ray. General Mako, legendary boss. Level, HP, mana, unknown. Besides his name, all stats are question marks. Clearly, his level is higher than mine. Human, you ruined my plans. From now on, the Sea Tribe will hunt you endlessly. Ding. General Mako has issued a Sea Tribe bounty on you. All Sea Tribe affection minus 100. You can no longer buy any Sea Tribe goods in their territories. As Mako finishes speaking, you get the system prompt. You completely brush it off. Seeing your disdain, Mako is instantly enraged. I know you're a descender. I'll kill you once today. To avenge my fallen soldiers. With that, Mako forms an energy spear and hurls it at you. Your face shifts. Just as you dodge, a cold voice rings out. Want to kill him? You'll have to go through me first. Iris stands there, wielding a large shield and a golden sword, looking valiant and noble. Facing Mako alone did make you a bit nervous. But with a high-tier knight blocking for you, it's a different story. Clearly, Iris's arrival puts a lot of pressure on him too. With a paladin guarding me, unless I'm swarmed, that shark head can't possibly hurt me. Thinking this, you draw your bow, aiming right at Mako. Mako obviously won't just let you attack. Sea Tribe priests cast several blessings on him. Now Mako glows with a red aura. His presence jumps up a whole tier. Human, die. His weapon looks like a ferocious dragon. The spear tip flashes, thrusting straight at you. Guard. Taunt. Iris was already on guard. Seeing him move, she instantly uses taunt to draw his attack. Come on, look at me. Taunted, General Mako's spear slams right into Iris's shield. With a loud bang, Mako staggers, almost falling off his manta ray. Luckily, the ray backs up, absorbing most of the recoil. Iris, on the other hand, fares much better. She just sways back a bit and steadies herself. By now, your arrow of zenith is fully charged. Right before firing, with a thought, wrathful grasp suppresses General Mako. His eyes widen, and he struggles fiercely. But your arrow of zenith is already flying at him. Mako's pupils shrink. The stench of death hits him. Luckily, the force holding him suddenly vanishes. He quickly activates his armor shield. A bubble-like barrier wraps around him. Only then does Mako look a bit relieved. Seeing your damage, his eye twitches violently. In all his years, he's never seen such an absurd descender. To think a pre-tier 2 class can deal this much damage. No wonder flying fish died to you. You don't waste words. You raise your hand, dropping another lightning bolt. Then you silently rapid-fire at Mako. Just as you're getting into it, a black figure sneaks up behind you. In a split second, time seems to freeze. You sense something wrong. You turn and see a shadow thrusting a dagger at your back. Haste. In the nick of time, Karsic Chloe casts a crucial buff. You instantly twist your body, dodging the fatal blow. But your wings get slashed. You can't fly for now. If not for Chloe, you'd be dead. Iris is equally shocked. Damn traitor. The shadow pulls off his hood. It's Lex, the Wanderer Guild's assassin. Damn double standard. Lex, go give him some trouble. Don't worry, boss. I'm on it. Fast reflexes. Boss double standard. You plan to use flight to be the main attacker against Mako. Grounded, you can no longer threaten him. The Wanderer Guild likely made a deal with the Sea Tribe. This is going to be a tough fight. Flatten this place. General Mako raises his spear and shouts. Brothers of the Sea Tribe, charge. Flatten Evernight. We are the true masters of this land. The Sea Tribe below the walls goes into a frenzy, ignoring all pain. Even with a severed arm, they fight the Evernight soldiers fiercely. The battle was heavily favoring the humans. But Mako turned the tide with just one sentence, unlocking their potential and numbing their pain with just words. Is this will of war? That's a talent only a few dragons possess. Looks like General Mako has quite the background. You pat Karsic Chloe's head. Chloe, looks like we're gonna die here today. Chloe looks at you, her eyes resolute. That doesn't sound like the double standard I know. Go get boss. I've got the heals. With that, she raises her staff and heals you like crazy. Your HP, down to a third, is quickly maxed out. Seeing her confidence, your fighting spirit reignites. Iris looks at the brutal battlefield, her mind made up. She watches your back as you fight, then suddenly kneels on one knee. Upon my life, I vow to be your shadow and shield. Through thorns or fire, I will stand before you. This loyalty is undying, eternal as the stars. Iris stands up, pointing her sword at the sky. In the name of Iris, I guard double standard. A massive golden pillar of light erupts from the ground. For a moment, the battlefield seems to quiet down. Ding. Paladin Iris has bound you as her guarded target. Until the guard ends, blessings from Paladin Iris are 100% more effective. As blessings stack, you become the brightest light in the area. You have so many buffs now, you can't even count them. But one thing is crystal clear, your attack stat. With all the blessings, it's reached a terrifying 2.24 million. Is this the power of the Guard Pact? My attack actually hit 2.24 million. While you're marveling, Iris steps up beside you. Stop spacing out. Help me take down General Mako. Once he's dead, the Sea Tribe will scatter. The crisis will end. Got it. Let's go. With that, Iris immediately casts taunt on Mako. Come on, shark head. Face me. Mako roars, you're dead, and charges straight at Iris. Iris and Mako clash on the city wall. While Iris tanks the aggro, you quickly open the diamond chest from the flying fish commander. Iris and Mako clash on the city wall. While Iris tanks the aggro, you quickly open the diamond chest from the flying fish commander. Ding. Congratulations, you obtained Sea God's Vigil. Diamond tier. Active Tide's Breath. Passives. Sea Tribe Bane, Sea God's Aegis. What you value most about this diamond bow is its active skill. It boosts your attack speed by 5 times for 5 seconds. Without a word, you start rapid-firing at Mako. Facing your attacks, Mako is no pushover. Since Iris blocks his melee hits, he switches to ranged. But he clearly underestimates a paladin's protection. Any ranged attack aimed at you is blocked by Iris's massive light shield. Ignore me. Full DPS. Meanwhile, you never stop shooting, just standing and firing. With your arrows dealing over 1,000,000 damage each. Mako's shield finally hits its limit and shatters. How is this possible? Seeing his shield break, Iris yells at you. Double standard now. You draw your bow and charge Arrow of Zenith. A pale blue arrow, like a shooting star, flies straight at Mako's face. Mako doesn't panic. He makes no move to dodge. Just as the Arrow of Zenith is about to hit, a blinding golden light erupts from him, blinding everyone on the wall. Only you, with the Eye of Zenith, can see the source of the light. It's a dragon scale. Damn it, he really does have dragon blood. Little mouse, if you don't strike now, our deal is off. You suddenly feel a chill on your neck and instinctively fall backward. A dark shadow brushes past your throat with a faint whoosh. You quickly roll up, back against the wall. As the golden light dims, a slender figure slowly emerges from the shadows. It's the assassin sent by the Wanderer Guild. Lex. With a flick of his wrist, he throws 3 silver daggers at you. Seeing Lex attack you, Iris is about to help, but General Mako blocks her path. Your opponent is me. Lex's silver daggers don't fly straight at you. Instead, they seal off your escape routes left, right, and above. He draws a bizarre short sword oozing dark energy with his left hand and closes in instantly. Seeing the sword, your pupils shrink. It's the Sin Sword, Kingslayer. Then he must be Kingslayer, the most mysterious second-ranked assassin from your past life. Holy Aegis! Karsic Chloe, just recovering from the blinding light, sees the danger and instantly shields you. The sword hits the shield, shattering it instantly. The blast wave knocks you back. Seeing you're okay, Chloe sighs in relief and starts healing you like crazy. Your near-empty health bar rapidly fills up. Damn healer! Lex ignores you, now almost fully healed, and turns to charge at Chloe. Oh no! You panic. The reason Kingslayer was the second-ranked assassin in your past life was this very sword, made from a demon's skull. Anyone killed by a demonic item cannot be revived. In this phase where projection has already begun, dying means dying for real. You pull out the consumable from defeating the flame demon. Demons whisper, looking at the evil-oozing item in your hand. You have no time to worry about its terrifying side effects. You quickly bite your finger and drip blood onto the demon's skull. Pact sealed. Instantly, time seems to freeze. Everyone around you stops moving. Please select your target for confusion. Once selected, you will control them for 5 seconds. Enjoy the feeling of absolute dominance. You immediately confuse Lex's mind. In Lex's perception, General Mako becomes the primary target to eliminate. When you open your eyes again, Lex is already unleashing his full power on Mako. Meanwhile, far away in the Wraith Crypt, Lich Moros senses a strange aura. The scent of a demon. General Mako never expected Lex to attack him. He instinctively tries to dodge, but it's too close. After a cloud of smoke clears, Mako collapses on his manta ray. His health is bottomed out. Just as you're about to land the final blow, you find the target can't be locked on. Meanwhile, Lex crashes hard into the ground. A bone-deep gash on his ribs, his health already empty. But he doesn't fade and respawn in the city like other players. He just lies there motionless, as if truly dead. Completely drained, you don't have the energy to think about all this absurdity. You can only watch helplessly as Mako flees in panic. Hearing the horn, the Sea Tribe army slowly retreats. Evernight City's crisis is finally over. Iris walks up to you, smiling brightly. My warrior, thank you for everything you've done for Evernight. Thank you for your protection, my knight. The players still holding the east wall cheer as the Sea Tribe army recedes like the tide. The spectators witnessing this battle lose their minds. NGL, double standards damage is insane. No one could tank that. I saw his arrow hit for over 10 million. Absolutely ridiculous. The Sea Tribe threat is gone. Just as everyone breathes a sigh of relief, breaking news drops like a boulder into the ocean, sending massive shockwaves through the player base. The Sea Tribe threat is gone. Just as everyone breathes a sigh of relief, breaking news drops like a boulder into the ocean, sending massive shockwaves through the player base. A massive undead horde appeared in the west. They're marching toward the wall. This sudden news throws Evernight's players into a panic. What's going on? I thought it was just the Sea Tribe. Why are there undead? Quick, get people to the west wall. We can't let them into Evernight, or the system might rule our defense a failure. Compared to the Sea Tribe, the Wraith Peak's undead are much easier to kill. For one, if a cleric casts Light's Blessing on a DPS, They deal double damage to the undead. That alone is enough for players to handle them. While receiving Chloe's healing, you also hear about the undead army attacking the west wall. You immediately think of Lich Moros. Just then, the battlefield ground starts shaking, rapidly splitting into a bottomless chasm. Then, a massive hand made entirely of pale white bone grips the edge of the chasm and pushes up hard. A gigantic skeleton king bursts from underground. Only one thought remains in everyone's mind. Run! It's the Skeleton King, a nearly 100-meter tall skeleton giant. His presence on the battlefield is absolutely terrifying. The dark figure standing on the giant's shoulder. Others can't see clearly, but you spot him instantly. It's Lich Moros. Seeing Moros' stats, you breathe a sigh of relief. His stats are about the same as the Flying Fish Commander. He just looks more intimidating. Moros completely ignores your surprise. He slowly walks over to Lex's motionless body. With a swipe of his bony claw, a clean cut splits open across Lex's neck out of nowhere. A drop of lifeblood, drawn by an invisible force, curves bizarrely through the air and lands right between Lich Moros' eyes. Lex's body visibly shrivels up, until even his skin turns to ash. Having absorbed the lifeblood, Lich Moros starts regenerating flesh over his pale, dry bones, like dead wood infused with some evil vitality. Yes, the scent of a demon. With demonic power. I can wipe you Descenders out for good. Ha ha ha. You check Lich Moros' stats again. System error. Unrecognized. Lich Moros. Legendary boss. Level. Unknown. Damn it. He actually evolved. Reborn, Lich Moros looks around. His eyes lock onto a group of players running into Evernight City. He casually raises his right hand at a blonde warrior among them, and clenches his fist in the air. The blonde warrior seems to sense something. Before he can even scream, an irresistible force drains the life from him. What kind of trick is this? Crushing a warrior from dozens of meters away with just a gesture? Forget that for now. We need tanks. Tell that warrior to respawn and get back here. I can't reach him. The system says, player not found. Meanwhile, at a large interactive gaming center, a gaming pod flashes red. Staff quickly open it, finding the man inside foaming at the mouth. Lich Moros clearly isn't stopping. This time, he raises both hands. Regardless of class or level, anyone he targets instantly drops dead. Director, this is the 8th case brought in. Exact same symptoms. Complete brain death. They were all playing Astral Realm. Should we report this? Shut up. Don't make baseless claims without proof. But all these people. Do you know who owns Astral Realm? Keep quiet if you want to live. Boss, this is getting out of hand. Should we step in and silence them? It doesn't matter. People will find out eventually. Let's see if double standard is the one we've been waiting for. As dozens of players drop dead, you can't hold back anymore. Looking at your newly repaired wings, you grab Sea God's Vigil and whisper, Spirit of the Sea, answer my call. The angel wings fold in, wrapping you in an ocean blue cocoon. 2 seconds later, the cocoon bursts into light. This is the Sea God form, unlocked by combining the bow and wings. Unlike the Moon God form, which focuses on physical damage, the Sea God form leans toward magic. Perfect for the skeletons and Lich below the wall. Without a word, you cast Flame Cyclone. In Sea God form, the cyclone is a cold, eerie blue, radiating a bone-chilling frost. Skeletons touching it instantly turn to dust. The blue cyclone blocks Lich Moros' line of sight, allowing other players to safely retreat into Evernight City. As the cyclone fades, your charged arrow of Zenith follows, aimed right at Lich Moros' heart. Just meters away from him, a giant skeletal hand blocks the arrow's path. The blue flames burn the Skeleton King's left arm, until the entire arm turns to ash. Then, with the clacking of growing bones, the arm instantly regenerates, as if the attack never happened. Damn it, I can't hurt Moros without taking out that Skeleton King first. Shadow, go get a light buff from a cleric. You're fast. Handle the Skeleton King. Ah, double standard. Don't be so double standard. How am I supposed to beat the Skeleton King? Brother, you're the best. He's no match for you. You bet. Don't worry, sis. I'll make bone broth out of him for you. Watching Shadow run out the back gate, you refocus on the battlefield. Right now, players can only throw skills from the wall. Melee players don't dare step outside. Without the light buff, being targeted by Moros means certain death. Below, Moros commands skeletal mages to bombard Everknight's barrier. The clerics inside won't last long at this rate. If Shadow can stall the Skeleton King, and the barrier holds for 10 minutes, I'm confident I can kill Moros. But how do we survive these 10 minutes? Is this the end? Just as you're at a loss, return portal beams light up across the city. The beams, over 20 meters wide, pierce the sky, sweeping away the dark clouds and aura of death for miles around. That's the portal. A player on the verge of breaking mutters. A highly reassuring voice echoes from the light. Bro, hope I'm not too late. It's Blade from the Tyrant Guild. He steps out of the beam with his guild members. Then more people step out. Members of the Azure Guild and Vice Guild Master Lyra. You owe me one for this, little bro. Nora and Zoe also emerge, leading a group of players. Bro, we're here to back you up. As the last beam fades, High Priest Alaric of the Lumina Cathedral steps out with a host of clerics. Young hero, the Lumina Cathedral is your strongest shield. With that, the cathedral's clerics start casting light buffs on every melee class and begin repairing the damaged barrier. We'll catch up later. Let's trash this garbage first. Without looking back, you unleash another wave of flame cyclones. Their arrival acts as an anchor, instantly stabilizing the crumbling front line. Lich Moros, your head is mine.